Hello and welcome everyone back to another session of Monster Hunter D&D. We are
I ain't got nothing this week. Don't worry.
No
Don't worry, chat. I ain't
We
got
are-
nothing this week.
Session 6 into the campaign right now.
Woo!
Session
made it
6,
six.
everyone.
Game six, baby.
And after like 3 weeks, I believe, 3 sessions, we finally have the entire group back in one session.
Got to 3 weeks.
Isn't that crazy?
Jesus, wow.
Yeah, because I know, Richie, you were gone for 2 of them, and I know, Days, you were gone for the last one.
Yeah. David's
Damn
gone.
it, Froggy. What?
Hey.
So it's fine. Me and David just
Oh.
we got it. We perhaps.
Yep.
Yeah, we're 100%.
Now, we can't confirm anything just yet, but there might be some changes coming up to the schedule soon. So keep an eye on our Discord and Twitter for that.
Keep it out. Don't forget.
But let's see. Did you guys do your homework last time and grab any fan art that stuck out to you during the week?
Oh.
I don't do my homework.
As everyone just scrambles to look at the Discord.
Teacher, I don't have any notes here saying that we were having to do that last week. Can we have a reminder of why we needed to do that? Thank you.
I never did my homework ever.
No, he did say that last week.
No, I'm joking. I know. To be fair, there's been quite a few. There's been
Especially
quite
for
a few very
Gofu
good
right
ones.
there. Especially
There's been a lot for Gofu. It's
Because
crazy.
everything happens to Gofu.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
And I might have sent you on a
Gofu's
date.
the main character.
So, you're welcome.
Can't believe there was no library date art, man.
Yeah, what?
Damn.
Where's the library?
Yeah.
Come
Well,
on.
no, it's more just like Gofu just like pointing out books, and then just I guess was it flowers? I think it was. I think it was like
I
a,
honestly don't remember exactly.
I think it was flowers. Yeah. And then it's just the flowers just like looking as well.
Although
But it's just, I can just imagine Eric and like Iriad and then it's just round the corner like, come on.
Peeking around going, is he making any moves, Cap? Raider's just like, shh, give him time.
Let him do his thing.
Okay, no, pizza's on it. We're good. Pizza's on it.
all right, so that's Froggy's favorite one right there.
Let's have a gander.
I have my
saw there
favorite
was
picked
plenty
out.
in the chat.
I think I know what mine is as well.
But I do have to say, I did see that we finally did get some Palico fan art for your favorite Palico.
Oh.
Can't hit shots. Nobody's favorite.
Don't believe.
He hit 2 out of his 3 shots last time he was fighting.
That's true, he did. I even bigged him up for it.
Finally managed to hit some. In one session.
Well, actually,
I mean,
funny enough,
Funny
enough, Richie, on the sessions you were gone, the Palico hit 2 critical shots. So
They were
Didn't
pretty.
say
They
it
were pretty.
didn't happen.
They were pretty basic.
Didn't say it didn't happen.
No proof.
Kind of funny. Gofu's the only one scrambling for a day and the only one actually getting somewhere. Ah, that's crazy, guys. That's a shame.
Arrow, do you want to just like go back to bed, or just forget this thing is a thing? Cheers.
Nah, I love
Just-
Hero here.
Just here crushing on me, you know what I'm saying? Like making me like look stupid. Can't have it.
Hero doesn't need to be here for that.
Listen, all right. If I didn't have to rely on freaking charisma rolls and wisdom rolls, I'd be fine.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
And let's not give Gofu any credit, okay? The only reason Gofu got a date is because of me.
Let's be honest. Raiden's doing all the wingman in here.
I wingman the hell out of him.
Is Gofu thinking it's a date? No.
No.
Oh Lord. So.
So,
we-
everybody roll a d20.
Oh Lord.
Whoever low rolls has to recap. Not me, baby. Not me.
It's not me either.
Okay, let's
Hopefully
see.
it's Froggy.
I did my homework.
Just roll that d20.
Okay. Rolling. The. Oh my frog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Top left.
Get a 3.
Yes!
let's go. Let's hear this. Come on.
So,
All right, chat.
last
Listen,
session,
chat, listen
everyone-
carefully, chat. Listen carefully.
Story time with Dace. Shh.
So last session, everybody woke up. Dace in a terrible mood, thus deciding not to speak all day, and decided to go to the questing board where they met a bunch of Turks. Riordan, recognizing quite a few of them and having a rivalry with another, decided to make a bet with them, stating that if what happens if we lose?
You lose your.
We lose the Genodrome.
I lose my.
Yeah, we
Genodrome.
lose our Genodrome if we lose, and if that party loses, we gain one of the members of their party.
Specifically the old man. Yeah,
Yes, the
Uncle
cool
Iroh
one.
vibes.
We gain a cool
The
member of
likeable
their
one.
party.
Yeah, the
Um,
likable one.
Yeah. So to prepare, we bet on the what's the name of?
Pookie Pookie.
Yeah. We bet on like whoever captures the Pookie first,
Correction.
and then we go. Oh,
Slays.
It hunts,
Slays.
yeah. It hunts, it can be
Slays.
captured, it can be killed. It's
Yeah.
just hunting.
There is a section for if you want to tame the monsters in the Monster Hunter
I
manual.
think we need to craft the materials to do so.
I was gonna say
The-
tame's gonna be a bit
Crafting, our downfall.
the party
might
went to
have
train.
the right stuff for that.
Saw also the rabbit folk fighting.
Yes.
Decided to take the difficult challenge while training and absolutely knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Difficult challenge.
What we do.
And
Difficult.
Gofu went on a date without realizing it.
Is there a legendary?
While
difficulty?
Elric
Well,
continued
well,
having bad luck.
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, got asked out on a date without realizing it then.
No,
I mean-
you got forced to go on one.
I know, I was just
Mostly
like,
sin.
sure.
He did realise it, but he just didn't treat it
nice.
as one.
Gotcha. Okay, for someone who wasn't there, that was a pretty good recap.
Yeah.
I mean,
good job. Means I didn't have to do it. We like that.
Richie don't know. Richie
Just
would've
roll,
done
just roll better next time.
I don't
Good job
say,
you got
I reckon
that.
I probably would have done a worse job.
it. Imagine not rolling 19s, you know? Imagine just not rolling 19.
I know.
Look,
I
you're
know.
gonna roll bad on everything else now, so you've jinxed.
Why would you say that?
I do not care.
But
Why would you say that, bro? You know he's got the
We
worst
need a-
armor class.
We need a day of bad
What?
rolls to get
Next to
humbled.
you.
so almost everyone submitted the fan art they liked from this week.
We have. That's crazy.
Almost.
Yeah.
So before we start into the proper
Yeah,
story,
Richie.
let's show them off.
Why do I have a feeling that this everyone but Richie that's done it?
I don't do my homework. We've been over this.
Just pick a picture, man.
Well, first off, this is Froggy's favorite right here. It's a cute little picture that it is gigantic.
Ah, yes. Just
It is-
focus all on Dace. Let's go.
For some reason it was like it was stretched beyond limits, but here it is.
Oh,
It's a little bit of a character picture between Gofu and Dace, and then it's them just spending some time playing with hair.
hey. Oh, that's that. Those are them poison flowers, isn't it?
I'm trying to sniff them.
What the frick?
Of course you are.
Of course you are.
And
Getting high on flowers.
this was Boat's favorite.
That's it. Like, I love Pizza Star, bro. I can't lie. I really do.
It's honestly gorgeous.
Magnifico.
Are you giving those eyes to Boat?
I mean, they're gonna be like you if you don't. You know what I'm
Get back.
saying?
Squirt you with a freaking water bottle. What are you
No,
doing, man?
I love like the sort of like modernist like bit of that art. I love that. Like the modern Gofu, it's cool.
I picked one.
Then, yeah, I
it's
saw.
not
shown.
I saw
Richie's
it.
done his yo. It's crazy.
Richie's
my
done his
homework.
homework for the first time in
But
his
here-
life. Let's go.
Here's,
Woo!
here's David's favorite, a group
I
picture
see.
with the group.
Gang.
Love it.
Ah,
love it.
This one.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I think the moods are captured very well. Definitely, I like it.
I love how everyone is just going with flower themes with your guys' characters. By the way,
It is what it is, bro.
It's because we're beautiful.
This was
with
Richie's
it.
favorite.
Oh, I saw this one. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
wanted to
Oh,
see.
this one.
Just the
I like
the
this
masquerade
one.
mask.
That's so nice.
Magnifico.
And here's my favorite that I saw during the week.
Ooh. What has the DM seen this week?
Had to be
To
done.
be honest, I kind of dig it. It's cool. I don't mind it. I remember seeing last time.
That's that battle dress, you know what I'm saying?
It's battle skirt.
Now,
Battle dress.
One thing I gotta ask before we start the session proper. I forgot to ask. Does anyone have family in the outside of the outside the Monster Hunter Island right now?
I mean,
These are interesting questions.
I got an aunt and uncle that raised me when my village got burnt down. You know,
I mean, Dace is
fire,
constantly
really.
writing letters to.
And then
These are
then they-
interesting questions.
But then they did fob me off to the academy, so that's fine.
These are interesting questions. Next one.
I don't know.
I mean, I think Raiden's at the age where his mum and his parents are dead, if they ever were alive when he was a
Oh.
youngster.
They
And-
could be.
And he's never one for putting down roots. You know what I mean? He's a fly by night kind of guy. He's a
Yeah,
king of the
yeah,
road.
It's true.
He's a wanderer.
That's it.
So
That's it.
we're gonna go with an unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed. Nice.
All right.
Yeah, and Dace is a normal life. Ha! Boring.
Crazy. Why'd you ask that question, Mr. DM?
Oh, there might be quests coming up soon that might involve that.
Interesting.
The family comes to town.
Gonna
Eyes
have to
emoji.
choose who to save,
Yeah.
your team or your family.
Dace knows his mom, not quite his father.
Oh. Oh.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
But
I know, right? Having a healthy family dynamic. Ugh.
that being said, though,
Couldn't be me.
I know.
Damn.
Wow.
that being said, you guys are on to your next day. Richie, you returned late last night after going to go
Yeah, I
see
did.
the commander. You
I
had
don't
your
tell them that though.
no, and if they question it, you just shrug them off, saying, "I went to the restroom."
No, I didn't.
For
Oh.
6 hours?
I went for a late night cap with a.
Hey,
funky
hey,
lady.
do you have the purple meat?
Interesting.
Oh. No,
You
he,
hogging all the purple meat?
he slid into an old friend's tent and
Never
Take-
prefaced it was a woman.
Take that as you will. It's our medic.
actually
Oh.
was your mother boat.
Ah!
I have a mother. That's crazy.
Confirm now.
I have a mother. That's
Damn.
crazy.
Damn. That's why that's why Raiden's treating Goku as a son.
I have a
I
family.
will be a
that's crazy.
better father than my father ever was.
I have a family. That's crazy.
Well, now that we're and I'm guessing you just do that and then head to bed for the rest of the night. I don't think anyone's gonna do anything special for the night, right?
I don't think so.
After I finished
Yeah.
conversing with the mushroom people, I hit the hay.
All right. Well, it is the next day. You all wake up as you normally do. Now, it is a fresh day. You still have another 2 days before you guys leave on your quest. As it stated, you have 3 days prep time.
Yes.
As a reminder of what you guys did last time, you guys trained, you guys gained some rabbit allies, and you had sent off your Gendrome to go hunting as very specific tiny monsters.
Stink mink.
Oh yeah, we kicked butt. That's what we did. We did a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Mushrooms never win.
And also, you paid to upgrade your camp.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Pizza oven.
Who, speaking of, you see some people arrive at your camp and start saying, "All right, guys, we're here for the paid work you guys wanted us to do."
Oh, well, it's too early for this.
Well, good morning. Yes. Paid work. What do we want from them?
No, yeah, you
general
assault me.
better
Yeah,
living
Friday.
conditions, and a pizza oven.
Yep, come on in. I mean, if you want to just build over GoFood, that's fine.
Can you not do
Yeah.
that?
I
Can you not do
mean,
that?
if he doesn't want to get up, that's fine. We're
I'm
just
getting
heading
up!
out anyway. You know, you
can-
guys
can
go
bury him under
crazy.
the old camp.
Yeah.
So much for your help.
I don't get any sleep.
We're gonna.
There's a
replace him
place
soon
over
with a new
there
guy.
where I threw up that you might want to place him if he ever gets in the way.
You threw up last night?
Oh, ages ago.
From before, I see.
Yeah.
The
Say, if you
incident.
threw, last, if you threw up
Also,
last night,
watch
that's fine.
out because you get a strange pain when you go over there in the rear end section.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's about.
I have no idea.
Interesting.
Well, the hunt. Well, they make their. You guys. Well, they just follow your directions and they start building. It seems that on the first day they're just transferring over the materials that they lease and gather and marking a construction site area.
Yes.
God, these guys
Well,
do get a
now
lot
that construction is started, all of you, you're gonna sleep in the woods.
No.
Reasoning?
No. No.
But we
Because the
just
camp
moved-
is going to be in construction. You need to stay away for a few days. You're sleeping in the woods.
Because it's good character building and great practice, ain't that right?
You know what? 5 points to Elric.
Yeah. Wait, we do point system? How many points am I on?
I mean, maybe we could ask
Negative
to
20.
stay with somebody else for the time being.
Nope, you're staying in the woods.
To be
What
fair
if-
as well,
What if we
big-
convince someone?
Nope, you're staying in the woods.
to be fair,
Who
staying
did
in the
you
woods-
mean?
To be fair, staying in the woods might be a good idea, so we can
Absolutely safe.
adjust it while we're on
Wait,
the hunt.
wait, did you just say is it not safe?
Yes. The
2
camp
days
itself is
time! We're going hunting a monster in the wilderness!
It's good to condition your
Therefore,
We
body.
will be
shouldn't get-
camping outside of camp!
Therefore, we probably shouldn't die beforehand.
How are we gonna
Good
die?
Well, you never know. The camp's gotten attacked before.
You stay away from me this morning, you're doing my head in.
Now, go food collect everyone's materials you're going to be carrying, as usual.
Yep, whatever. Fine. Just put them in the bag and we'll go over.
Yeah,
He's got
we're
He's got
going.
weapons anyway.
We're going to the blacksmith this morning. It's time.
Oh, boy.
Finally.
All right, so you guys can head over to the blacksmith right away.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
All right. You guys are certainly eager.
Yes.
Mm.
So, moving over to the map screen, we're going to be showing everyone.
Damn, nice low roll days.
Damn cringe.
The blacksmith.
I waited high for this.
I'm yawning, man.
Sorry. Sorry.
Wake up, Gofu, you lazy whale.
That's
Do
just
you want me to
rude.
pinch you?
What's a
No,
whale?
big creature in the sea.
Ah, I'm not interested in those.
Sure.
Wait, can you eat them?
I'm gonna say no.
Probably.
Not the whole thing.
It might take you a while.
You need to stop giving them ideas.
It might take you a while, I suppose.
I'm going fishing. I'll be back later.
No, no, weapon first. Weapon first.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
And here, come on, step up. In a line.
Fine, I'll get out of the way
Cat
first.
hut.
Come on, sir.
Hmm.
I'd say I go back into somewhere deep in the bag and bring out the parchment that he gave me before for the weapon. It's like, can this be made, please?
He grabs your parchment, looks it over, nods his head, and the assistant says, "He's going to work on your weapon.
Perfect.
He's going to, everyone, if you can hand over your parchments and the materials you're giving for it."
Oh, okay.
Right.
Good.
So,
Right, so what have I got to give?
parchment gone.
Okay, so I got a lot of stuff actually. To be fair,
Yeah, you got this thick claw, this tooth, these scales. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
got this
Different-
thick hide.
Now, a lot of them are homebrewed, basically basic monsters that from D&D, from regular
Yeah.
D&D. So If you guys want to throw in any of the stuff to try to improve your weapon, I can tell you which each one does through the blacksmith.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So we're just working that as a base, and anything else is a plus. Okay.
Yes. The original bones that you've gotten are very basic. They won't be adding anything that'll make your weapon uncommon to start with.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Do I have any? Have no bones.
Could have some stuff from Azeros.
I do. I have a pelt and a shell.
A pelt and a shell, huh?
Yep.
Well, guess what? The pelt is useless to you.
Yep.
The shell goes on your armor.
Helpful.
Yep.
I don't have anything extra to add because the brace goes on my armor.
Yep.
You guys have armor, don't you?
Not custom made. They have basic D&D armor right now.
Yeah.
But that is
But
something.
they can upgrade it to Azeros.
That is true. Armor does take more considerable time than weapons, so that would take at least
Get us died.
to get started. Yes, but
Yeah.
that's something that I wanted to talk to you guys about after the weapons were made.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I mean, I have a jumbo bone. I have a flame gland.
The flame gland is actually very special. Since your weapon already does divine smite, it actually will add a +1 modifier to divine smite.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As we treat the divine smite as not a holy strike, but as a flame strike.
I mean, perfect. I'd love to give that then.
All right. But remember, that +1 will only apply when you use that specific weapon. It does not carry over to other weapons you may use with it. Like if you have an
Noted.
improv weapon or if you have a test weapon, it does not carry over to that.
Noted.
Mario, would either the fire-lizard tooth or the fire-lizard scale do anything?
The tooth, yes.
Tooth,
it will-
okay.
The tooth, if you apply it onto your weapon, it will give you a +1 to hit.
+1 to hit in general. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 2 hit or to damage?
Yeah, is that to hit? Is that to hit? Actually hit or like damage rolls?
To hit.
To hit. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Well,
I
actually, you
think
have
I will-
you actually have a choice with that. Actually, so you can
Okay.
either add it to hit or
or to damage.
no.
Okay.
You can or you can add a +1 to a critical strike.
I might
Just
take
go for the hit.
I'm just gonna go for the hit because that's just more guarantee. That's fine.
All
Okay,
right.
so using the fire as a tooth then goes to that. Cool, it's fine.
All right.
Cool.
So you already have the weapons made on your sheets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
you can add something to yours now.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Just
I
next
just need
to
to-
the attack strength plus, just put a 1 instead where that 0 is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What do I do with mine for the?
I'm changing yours right now myself, actually.
Okay.
So I
Thank you.
can add my tooth as well.
Yes, and you can choose either to hit or +1 to a critical roll.
What's a crit?
Oh, I'm just gonna do +1 for the attack.
As I say, so Richard, is it the +1 that adds where the the first attack line is pretty much?
You add it to the attack, or do you add it to the
So,
damage?
Add it to
The
the attack.
attack. So it says attack, and it'll say strength plus
Plus,
0.
yeah,
One.
and that's
Then
what
you
the one
change that
is too.
0 to a 1.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Cool. Jesus.
Easy. Easy.
These
Easy.
D&D
Hey.
noobs.
Hey, listen here, sunshine.
Is this more concerning the fact I have +5 when I use that now to that?
You're more considered I have +6.
All right. Now, Froggy, you might notice within your sheet you will have 2 different smites now.
Huh?
I have designated one as your normal smite, and the other is the one specifically you use with your hunting horn. You only use the fire smite, the original one, when you use a weapon other than the hunting horn with that added on.
Noted.
All right. And you're adding a +1 to hit for your weapon as well, I'm guessing?
Yep, I've. Oh no, I don't worry about that anyway.
David?
Yeah. So
You're
I
adding
got rid of my tooth.
Okay, and you added it to hit, not to your crit.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Tooth is gone.
All right. Now,
Still have my participation medal though.
so after spending about an hour or two, you see both the blacksmith and the assistant just fine crafting your weapons. You see them grabbing, hammering, smoothing out. It's basically watching an artist at work crafting your weapons.
This is very satisfying to watch.
Eventually, the first one is finished, and he hands Dace the hunting horn.
Huh.
It's careful when you're holding it. It's very big.
Yeah, it's generally they're like 4 times the length of you, so you might want to,
They're pretty big.
Yeah, I'm just like lightly, like very lightly swinging, hardly like swinging, just kind of like looking at it.
And he
I
also
kind of like reach up to.
And the assistant also hands you a strap, so you can carry it along your back.
Thank you, thank you. I reach up slightly, like strum one of the strings.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh no!
Strum a string from a hunting horn.
Come
I
on,
don't
you
know. Like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like a giant vuvuzela or
Oh,
a
wow.
didgeridoo.
Okay, so you actually get it perfectly slung around your shoulder, and after catching yourself for a second, you figure out what's the best way to run with it and all that very quickly. So you actually don't suffer any weight penalty from this.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
How impressive.
Now,
Thank you.
the next one to get their weapon is Gofu.
It's your boy.
He proceeds to hand you, well, your charge axe, your charge blade.
Let's go. Thank you very much.
Now, this charge blade he hands it to you. He gives you a special sheath, one that's meldable. So you can either sheath the weapon as either the blade or the axe form.
I'll sheath it as the sword form, because that can literally just be put on my back as is.
All right, you do that, and of course he does the same to Elric.
I'm here too. Yay!
He looks very happy. He's got
Finally, I get my giant axe slash sword. Not so bothered about the sword, as I realized in like previous sessions. Like sword really doesn't do it for me, so I'm just gonna stick to the axe side of things. You know what I'm saying? All that.
incredible. It's pretty big.
In the Viking in me.
And then he looks over to Riordan, saying, and basically the apprentice asks, the master asks if there was anything you wanted for your weapon.
Well, I have a couple special requests. I'm gonna step up and hand over. I got this Azeros pelt that I'd like to put on my inside glaive. Think you know what that means? And then I hand over these 3 sandcrawler bones as well.
All right. He looks over it and he asks for your weapon.
I hand it over.
He looks over it. He takes a minute of analyzing it because it's not one of his crafts work, so he needs to analyze it. Now, Richie, I want you to roll me a 1d20 with your history, actually.
With my history?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
So you
snap.
Pretty good.
So you perfectly know who was the one that crafted it, and you specifically tell the blacksmith the process that was made to create it, and who was specifically had made it.
Right. So I let
Very
them know.
good. Very good.
Mhm.
Very good.
Very good.
And
Very good.
he uses that information and perfectly crafts the weapon to your specifications.
Ooh la la.
Is it?
With your
I can use
Azeros,
this as a focus.
using the Azeros spell, you now, as a druid, can use the Azeros weapon as a foci, and thanks to your bones, you actually add a +1 to damage to your weapon.
Okay,
To
so
the-
damage is now this.
So
Love that.
how I'm going to describe, in order to make sure that you guys don't make your weapons completely overpower, just like in other games, you have 4 components to your weapons. Your base, which is going to be the bone cores. That is what's going to be determining your current base damage rolls and your 2 hits. And then you have 3 extra slots that will be added with whatever you choose to add on to your weapon, such as the gland that adds the +1 to the fire smite.
So I'm imagining we're gonna have to replace them instead of add more.
Exactly. There are very specific things in Monster Hunter that you can add on for free. But for modifiers, just like in the games, you're gonna have limited slots to modify them.
Sounds good.
That's
what I want. Get those bones on and get that one on.
Now in your notes where you keep your Monster Hunters, I need you to choose which ones are selected. But there are also going to be risks to changing out your items, though.
Okay.
Every time you choose to change out a specific thing, you're going to roll me a 1d20. And if you roll a 15 and above, not 15, if you roll me a 13 and above, you'll remove your item with no damage to it. But
Okay.
if you... The heck is happening to the D&D game screen? Does anyone
What?
else see it shrinking?
No.
No?
That is... I'm going to refresh that.
Looks fine to me.
I was just checking the thing real quick and it was weird. Anyway, but if you roll below that, you risk it getting damaged and losing some of its perks.
Okay. And that is with the item you are trying to take off. That's
Yes.
right? Okay.
Because it's currently welded on at the moment.
Mm.
Oh, it was trying to play an ad for me, that's why. Okay. That's why it was shrinking. Anyway, but that is what happens.
You always have the option to make another weapon at some point.
Dace, play us a tune!
Exactly that. Exactly that,
I
Richard.
don't-
Come on, bad boy, play us a tune!
But that does mean
I
you'll
am
need
not
another
a
core.
bard. I just figured that, bigger weapon would be nicer
useless.
for me.
Useless.
Oh, and
You're useless. You're not.
And also based on that, you'll only be able to take, because of the size of these weapons and the density, you'll only be able to take one. So if you make a new one, you won't be able to carry around both.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fair.
Yeah, of course.
Understandable.
One at camp.
Mm-hmm. Or in your carriage eventually when you're able to do that.
True.
So before you guys leave, though, the blacksmith stops you, and the assistant speaks up and asks, what is your armor at the current moment?
Just normal hunter
Basic,
armor at the moment.
basic hunter armor.
Nothing specific. Why'd you ask?
He basically speaks in his native language, and the assistant speaks up. He says he can also craft armor. If you were to gather materials for it, he could start working on those. But armor is a little bit more costly and more time-consuming.
Oh, that sounds great.
You will need to leave materials with him and give him a few days to craft armor.
Interesting.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'm contemplating if I want to craft armor now or not. If it'd be good to wait.
I'll come back to that.
I'll come back to that as well.
Question. So if we upgrade our armor, will our AC upgrade as well, or does that stay static?
As a DM, I'll explain to you that there are some ways to increase your AC using it, but it would be treated. But depending on the material, you may accidentally turn your armor into plate mail and such.
Okay.
But there are also different resistances you can also get as well.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait for it for now.
Yeah, I'll wait as well. Well, we still need to prepare for that hunt.
That is true.
Yeah, Dace, you need to go set up camp in the forest.
Well, how about if you're so eager, you do that?
How about you all do that?
See? You see,
I
if you
mean,
didn't argue,
but-
we wouldn't be in this situation right now.
I mean,
First,
I think it was training. To be honest,
You guys need to learn how to use these weapons.
True.
Yes.
You need practice.
Reason why I was saying we go to training area. You know.
That's enough
use
out of you,
them.
Gofu. Now I'm thinking.
Shut up,
I'm
Gofu.
thinking we go to the training area.
I think we need some battle music. Ain't that right, Dace? Play us a tune.
I don't play tunes. I just.
Ah, you do. You play notes. You play music. One of these days, you'll be good. I swear, you'll be useful.
I'm going to the training area.
I'm coming too. You're such a letdown. Oh,
Yeah.
I swear.
All right. Well, after that, you guys head back to the camp, right?
Head to the training area.
Yeah, boy.
You guys gonna head straight to the training area, huh?
No messing around.
Yeah.
Well,
No pit stops.
as you guys actually are traveling through camp, you run into Swiftfoot and one that smells like flowers.
You good, you?
Ah,
Hello.
Oh, hey, good morning.
our compatriots.
They ask,
Go for, do I look good?
You look fine, Dace.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
and they ask, are
Dear
you ready to
Lord.
start training?
We were literally about to head over
exactly
there.
what
Yeah, that's
right
where we're
now.
going.
If you want to join us, it would be wonderful.
Though they ask, what is the commotion, though? Like, what is the commotion we have been hearing all morning, though?
What are you talking about?
Oh, you mean by our camp? Construction. Upgrades.
No,
Pizza
not-
ovens.
No.
Wait,
not-
what commotion?
Not that. Apparently, there has been commotion about a new group joining us today.
Oh,
Oh.
that's news to us.
Nah, not heard anything of that.
Apparently, a new exploratory group. One that's going to be exploring some of the more ancient parts of our island.
Did you know anything
Same.
about this, Raiden, and not say anything?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you?
He
This
had
is none of
no
your
clue.
business.
He had no clue. He's clueless.
Apparently, they are due to arrive at the docks in the next few minutes.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
how
ooh,
about we introduce
um,
ourselves?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go to the docks.
Sure, why not?
Group 1, roll out. The A team.
All right. Well, you guys head over to the docks.
While
you
at the
guys-
docks, I'm also like
and you
looking
guys
around
seem-
if there's any mail.
And as you guys do, you see a gigantic ship docking in already,
Oh.
just like the one that had brought you guys in.
So it's the same ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same ship. Cool.
All right.
And
Reminds
as,
me of Mr. Cheeseburger.
and as you guys
What's a
do,
Mr.
There-
Cheeseburger. Our teacher.
Durburger. Anyway, so the
The cool dock area, right? Yeah.
you see people unloading things such as merchants and such.
Hmm.
And for your own sanity, yes, there is one carrying a load of paper, a load of
Oh.
letters and all that. But
I-
he tells you he needs to sort through them, so give him till the end of the day to do so.
I
Devastated.
just,
Pace and patience don't mix.
How unfortunate.
Okay.
But
okay.
undocking, you see a group of people with weapons, books, and such that you only guess that is the new group.
Beta squad. You know what happens to Beta squad, ain't that right, Gofu?
I
Elric,
run right over.
You're really
I
trying
run
to
right
start
over.
something already. aren't you?
Elric,
Just saying.
I need you to roll me a perception check.
Oh no. Copium.
What has he
Copium.
done?
Copium. Copium.
Cool.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You
Go
see,
on.
someone in that group seems familiar to you. Someone seems familiar, but you can't put your finger on it.
One too many hits to the head.
Can you not tell who they are?
I'm bad with faces after years and years away, you know. It's
After
Uh-huh.
days of mushrooms.
hey,
And
hey.
but it becomes much more clearer as they walk up to you, especially when this person runs up to your group. Actually, she walks up to you guys.
Oh god.
Okay.
She sees Elric, and she goes, well, well, well. If it isn't my little cousin Elric.
Oh god, no.
Did I just hear little cousin? I heard that right,
Oh,
right? I heard that right. Is that right? I heard that right.
Little cousin.
Little cousin.
Eric, you wanna introductions?
So, everyone, this is my older cousin.
Oh, that must have hurt. That must have hurt saying that.
Mm.
We got a name for your cousin as well?
Five
or-
years. 5 years older, wouldn't you know?
Alice. Her name. She introduces herself and says, as my cousin might have just said, my name is Alice.
Pleasure to meet you, Alice.
Same last name.
It is an honor to meet you.
Get back, you! My
That
cousin. Don't come
that
anywhere near her. Off
that
limits.
Why
Can't come
can't I
anywhere near
greet
her. You're
everyone?
dead. You're dead.
I greet everyone like that!
Mm.
That does not take very long at
So,
all.
Alice, what embarrassing stories can you tell us about?
No, right. Anyway, we're not. What are you
No,
doing
I
here?
would love
Oh,
to
look
hear
at the
it,
time.
actually.
Shouldn't you be going? Yeah, you got long, deep, distant lands to go and explore. Bye, Alice.
She
What
laughs.
about those stories?
She laughs and says, "Oh, I have plenty of stories, but
Please no.
Good to know. Good to know.
But most first of all, I am Alice, part of the exploration group. I've been tasked with exploring some of the more ancient parts of the island.
Yeah, because
As-
you're old.
As she just decks you in the chest real quick, as she does so, as you do so.
God, Eric getting bodied is a very weird experience to see. Interesting.
Lucky shot. You're lucky I don't hit girls or whatever you are.
Oh, you know that's not true, based on our scuffles.
Listen, you had short hair back then. You looked more. Well, you still look mannish to this day, to be honest. But you know.
Honestly,
I've changed.
Eric, I'm surprised you never introduced us.
Really?
Well, I did leave before he left to his academy. So he probably
Yeah.
I didn't have a chance to ever come to any of the family meetups during the academy days.
Oh yeah, so busy gallivanting around being the better hunter.
Well, you did make a bet with me that you were going to be a better, bigger hunter than me. How was I going? by
You're
the way?
older than me. That wasn't fair. You left first because you hit the right age first. I was cheating. It was a fixed bet. I've learned since then.
Have you? Really?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
I
What
have.
did you learn?
But strength is better than everything.
We'll stick with that.
Can't
We'll
say it isn't
save the
because
embarrassment.
first day here, where did we sleep?
In a bed?
What did you get stuck on?
A nice silk curtain.
I rest my case. Anyway,
Exactly. And how did I win such said silk curtain? Strength.
You missed all the battle.
I don't care.
Well, she just laughs and says, "Oh, little Elric."
Little.
Ooh, that must
We're
have
the
hurt you.
same height.
Have
It's
you
real deja vu right now.
have you all been treating my little cousin with respect?
I ain't so little.
Absolutely not.
We've been taking care of him, don't worry.
50-50 personally, but here we are.
We've been making fun of him.
Tofu.
Hey, at least said 50-50.
Fair.
I mean, do you want to tell her the stories of what you two have done together?
No,
No.
no, no.
Allow me.
Not that
Well,
though, not
Alice,
that
don't
though.
you have?
Not that
Don't,
though,
shouldn't
not
you go
that
and meet the
story.
commander right
Not
now,
that
Alice, to be
story.
debriefed? Time to go. Yeah, we've got to go and train. We'll talk to you later, guys. Let's go.
I mean, do you want to
I
train with us,
apologize
perhaps?
about the sexual tension between Elric and Gofu. It's...
And then me and Elric literally just turn around and stare back at Reen like. Say again?
Sexual tension.
I didn't star.
Where's that come from?
What is he
Gofu, do you
talking
know
about?
where that's come from?
I don't know what to tell you.
I think
That's
Gofu
just...
specifically knows where that's come from.
Okay, you can shut your mouth.
I don't have any idea where that's come from.
You don't need to worry about it.
You
Okay.
get a feeling anywhere in your body?
Going to
Yeah,
the training area now.
Well,
bye.
well, you see, this is.
Wait, guys. So, sorry. So, Alice, would you perhaps like to train with us?
No, she can't. She has to go and be debriefed, and then she has to leave. Dace, shut up.
Unfortunately,
I mean, I'm sure a detail wouldn't be bad.
Unfortunately, he is correct. I do have to go take care of stuff with the commander. I do need
Big words are hard, isn't that right, cuz?
not as hard as the incident you had back in high school.
No! No!
That's the story.
No!
That's the story.
No! No! Yeah, anyway, training ground, right, yeah, this
Training
way.
grounds? Training grounds. Training grounds. Training grounds. Training grounds.
Yeah,
Training grounds.
Training grounds.
We should definitely, hear
Yes.
those stories some other time.
No, we won't. Come here.
Dude, start dragging Dace.
I grab Dace by the collar and start dragging them away. We all know you ain't strong enough, so stop squirming.
Oh no, Yitza, this is not the same case as other girls. This is Yitza. This is Elric's older cousin.
This is embarrassment central. I'm out.
Well, it was
Bob.
lovely meeting you, Alice.
Pleasure to meet you. I guess we'll see you around.
Yeah, bye, cuz. Don't run into any basil geese out there.
We can swap
Not
stories.
that,
God,
not
what's
that
her
any
name?
basil geese would be strong to take you down, you witch.
That's the name of a monster. That's very scary.
No, Alabama. Oh, anyway,
To the training area.
you guys.
Training area. Yes.
Now you guys know why I asked you guys that earlier.
Okay. I see. I see.
All the way to the training area. Dace is struggling to breathe from laughter.
I hate it here.
You guys make it over to the training area. Oh, need to get rid of
Move,
that
move,
guy.
Move the camera. Move the camera.
Yep.
Wait, did somebody leave the body out here?
No, it wasn't dead. It wasn't dead. Remember?
No, they took it back.
It limped off.
Also, the rabbit folk were with us as well, aren't they?
Yep. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm putting them in.
Oh, they were with that during that entire conversation too. That's crazy.
Yep. So,
So, Elric, I'm asking you a question. How embarrassed are you on a scale of at least about 1 to a bracket?
million. A million.
Oh, that's a lot of bracket yes. Okay.
as you guys enter the training area, you guys quickly see, well, Coda and Omas leaving the battleground just as you all enter, and you hear the crowd going wild.
Why are they guys going well for these two?
Well, I understand the old man, but that guy's just a complete and utter butt.
Do you guys wish to look into the arena and see what they fought?
Yeah, I'll go for perception for that one up.
If you guys take a perception, I guess.
Oh, I ain't taking a perception. Go if you can fill me in.
Just about.
Good lord. Fine! See? Doesn't matter.
All right, in there,
Fill me in!
you guys quickly see.
Never
guys-
mind! Phil
well,
Mason!
Dace is still clearing their eyes of laughter. But in there, you see that 2 Azeroth adults at work are in there, very hurt.
Huh.
Wait, sorry, what are we looking at? Sorry.
You know that thing we fought in the desert? Big
Yeah.
badger
Yeah,
thing?
that thing we killed. Yeah,
there-
they did
there's-
manage
there-
to kill
there-
it. Yeah, it's
There's,
fine. Don't worry
there's
about it.
2 very injured ones. that they
Yeah, but
just
they're not
fought.
dead, unlike the one that we fought.
No, yours wasn't dead either.
Oh.
Oh,
It
your
was.
Azeroth.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
sorry.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, we killed that. We definitely
Oh.
killed that.
Dace, cue the battle music. We're going in.
Great music! Fight!
should really learn how to use the hunting horn or something.
Yeah, you should really learn how to play a few notes. Nice.
I'll figure it out.
As you guys are walking out,
Better.
you see Coda spots you and goes, the ones, you guys, the ones who are gonna be one What was the name of that creature again? Frick.
Pookie.
No,
No.
it's
Which
Gendrome.
one?
The Gendrome.
Gendrome.
The group that's gonna be one Gendrome less.
Ah, the guy that's got one brain cell less from birth. How's it going?
The guy that's one Gendrome less. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. Cry me a river.
Well,
You clearly did
Wow,
well
wow,
in
go
that
through.
fight.
That was wow.
and
Shut up, Dace.
I'm only acknowledging
and
it.
almost looks you guys, bows a little bit, and says, you're here to do some more training as well. It
That
was
is
smart.
correct.
It'll be smart to do some extra training. We don't know what this creature is going to entail during the hunt, so best be ready.
Indeed.
And we don't know what kind of form of Pookie we're gonna get into a fight with.
That is true. There could be multiple versions of this creature.
Mario the map's frozen on the
Is-
stream.
Dang it. Firefox has been doing that recently.
Row.
There we go.
W.
There we go.
Continue on.
Anyway, he does speak of that, and he says, for all we know, it could be a flight Pookie, or one that relies on leaping.
Hmm.
Yeah. This
Could
one
be
could
anything.
be Coral.
Mm-hmm.
Please no.
I've heard notes about that. Coral's concerning.
Water.
Mm.
And
Different environments change the creatures in some ways, and we haven't experienced all of the ones in this land.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows what it could be? Could be completely new.
Coda just rolls his eyes at that and says, whatever it is, we'll take care of it first. Get ourselves a Gendrome, and be happily on our way.
I'm sure it will be a wonderful competition against you, but I'm
Eric,
also
when
sure we'll win.
Eric, make one when you start
Good
talking.
idea. Yeah. Say, you took mine. Okay, yeah, okay. But yeah, anyway, we have training to do. Shouldn't you be like, oh, I don't know, going looking for that lost brain cell?
That was pretty funny.
As he looks like he's about to pull out his great sword on you, almost catches his hand and forces it down and just goes,
So okay.
Remember-
Bye. Have a
remember-
good day. See you
command-
around.
the commander has asked no more fighting within the camp.
Good luck!
And as
Someone been causing problems.
Don't
Hey,
be, shouldn't
Coda.
be so quick to
dear.
get angry. That's a bad temper. Maybe you should see someone about that.
Maybe like a therapist.
And almost
Maybe
probably
like a-
just
yeah, I
gave
know,
you
right?
a
maybe someone should see, you know, he looks at you and smiles and goes, huh, you know, I did hear rumors that your cousin did join us here. Maybe I'll go say hi to her.
My cousin would kick your ass. Go for it.
I'd like to see that. Can we see that? I'd like to see that.
I will catch up with you later in the hospital tent then, where you'll be looking for your missing teeth as they probably lodged up your rectum.
Oh, you guys can share the nurse.
Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, speaking of your nurse, you hear her go, you boys.
Hi, nurse.
No!
Hello.
Not today, thank you, Satan.
You were
You really hate this nurse. You really hate this nurse.
Listen, bro, I'm attacked from all sides in this camp. I'm alert 24/7.
Oy, but he's there because he's with the medical staff just in case of an accident, just in case you guys need one.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this thing rolling.
So the one that's in charge of the entire area asks you, what do you guys want to fight today?
No, of course.
Medium, please, boss.
What do you got for us?
Yeah, what we
Well,
got?
we got the normal easy round with the fire beetles.
No.
Skip that.
No.
We do got some interesting
Like you see?
creatures that we wrangled up. Haven't been able to identify them yet, so they're unidentifiable at the moment.
Interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
New creatures to this area.
Oh!
Interesting.
We'll
Oh.
take the new creatures.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'd like that.
We'll throw you into something that we don't know.
Can I take my notes along?
I'd say worry about
I
notes.
bet you put down the
after
notes
we've
and
won.
pick up the big horn.
Yeah.
Play us a tune, bad boy.
Now is a good time to learn how to use it, Dice.
I
Don't worry
know.
about them. Just
I know.
focus.
Yeah, look
I
at
know.
me and Golfu. We have to learn how to use these really hard and encumbersome axes.
I
You
mean,
know,
Flash
when
swords.
Pookie Pookie comes at you trying to lick all your orifices, you'll be glad you have that horn.
I didn't need that.
I did not need that mental
not
image.
Need that.
Ugh.
Did not need that.
No, really didn't need that.
Let's just fight and get
Preparing
that
you for your
mental image
future.
away.
Yes, let's go ahead and fight. Let's go.
All right. Well, he says, all right. Just be warned. We don't know what this creature is, so we can't categorize it whether or not it's easy, medium, or hard.
No,
We'll take it anyways. They could use a tough battle.
All right.
Do you saying the Chimera wasn't?
That was easy.
You say that.
I mean,
I say that like I was the one taking all the hits, and
Yes.
you know, somebody
Okay.
was missing shots with a bow from 70 feet away. Like,
We don't talk about those missed shots. Anyway,
Yeah.
I feel pretty confident in this area, actually.
that's good. Come on, this is good.
All right. Well, the creature. You guys enter the arena. I'm gonna need you to roll me a 1d20 on this luck.
Well, all of us.
Someone.
Sure.
Who's got the best luck?
it ain't me.
It ain't me.
Andy.
It might be Gofu.
Got 12.
Did you roll
Everybody
that?
roll.
All doing it.
I
Yeah,
guess.
well, good.
Ah, it's
There you go.
Riordan.
Me.
It's
Why is it
Riordan.
me?
It's Riordan. Because you're the leader.
Of course, yeah, of course.
All right. What have we got, Mario?
I'm still in PTSD mode from seeing my cousin. I'm just like,
Well, all right. You guys basically see. Okay, so you rolled a 17, right? This
The
cre-
anticipation.
it's a group of creatures, actually.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
All that means pack tactics.
I'm gonna pull out
Oh.
my big boy sword.
Well,
But
actually.
also, I've just realized Richie can't use his gun.
Oh wait, you rolled a 17. I thought that was a 16.
Why
No,
not?
17. Well, you've sent it to go get a stink thing, haven't you?
Oh, true. You're right. You're right.
So you can't use it. You can transform into you again, Drone, but you can't use it
Guess
yourself.
guess who has a wolf that they never freaking use?
Yeah.
What the frog is that?
What is that?
A giant.
Oh, fun. Okay.
You actually almost fought a baby dragon.
I'm gonna call that a Gosharag.
Yeah, Gotharag, yeah, that's the one.
Gotharog shaved.
Shaved.
Is that a?
Shaved.
Is that a?
Gosharog is a yeti, pretty much.
Like
Oh,
Yeah.
you can call it a hairless one then.
Yeah, just call this a
That's
hairless
Gotharag.
Gotharag. Due to it living in the desert, the Gotharag has shed its fur. Damn.
Right,
Ugly.
that is also very. Yeah, I'm a bit. I don't know how to feel about
Ah,
this. To be honest, it's a bit.
You can really see the detail.
I mean, you could either face this, or you guys can roll again. I'll let you guys have one re-roll.
What do we do? Do you want to reroll or do you want to do this?
I don't mind. You know what?
Oh,
I'm
let's
gonna
just
let
take
Dave
this.
choose.
Oh yeah, come on, Dace.
Go on, then, make a decision, Dace. What do you want to do?
No pressure.
no way. I'm completely neutral. I don't.
Clean on
Make a
here.
choice,
Reroll, I
Dace. Come on.
suppose. Reroll.
Oh
Alright,
lord.
then
Alright.
it's on your roll.
Yeah.
Go roll.
Reroll.
Okay. 16.
Oh,
my
so
god,
that
we
one
just
has
got
act-
a freaking.
Yep.
That's
now.
the baby dragon, right?
That's the dragon.
Yep.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Actually, I was kind of hoping for that. So.
To be fair, I'm more just concerned of what attacks it's gonna do.
I'm more concerned of the fact of what dragon it is.
The wagon.
Dragon.
Coolio.
Oh dear.
Now this is one I did homebrew a bit, so it isn't a basic blue dragon wormling.
Cool.
Cool.
So this creature comes out, and it goes, Welcome one and all to the arena. Today, our victors from yesterday's bout with the Chimera Beast comes and faces one of our new captures.
Is this announcer new? I didn't hear him before.
I'm new.
Me
I was
neither.
told by the commander this would add a bit of flair to the fighting.
Goldfu, why
I
are you
res-
gonna
I
call him out
respect
like
it.
this?
I respect
you
it.
You call him out like that.
I'm just saying, I
Doing
just
his
didn't notice
job.
him.
He's just
Didn't
doing his
notice
job,
him.
man.
I
Just
didn't
doing his
notice
job.
him yesterday,
Doing his
okay?
job.
What is that?
That's the question.
Is that a baby Lunastra?
It
Come
might.
on.
That's some concerning words.
We-
Don't say that. That's
We
concerning
had
words.
we had originally thought it was, but the creature in itself is unidentifiable. We have yet to fully identify what it is. This came from the deeper parts of the forest.
Do we know if it's an elder dragon or not?
It is not. If anything, it would be a youngling.
That makes sense.
Yeah, personally,
Well,
we're
wherever
not
there's a
one of
baby.
our elders.
There's a mother.
Yeah, why would you take a baby? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this camp? No wonder we get attacked so much. Like that's stupid, man.
Wait, yeah, actually, that is very dangerous.
It's a very good point.
It's a problem for the future, and we have a lot of protective measures.
But
Well,
that
future
actually sounds
me,
like a
this is
problem
past
for
me
now.
saying good luck.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh,
No dragon is an easy fight, even if it's a baby.
I guess I take out my hunting horn.
Let's rock.
Like, okay.
Pull out my switch axe in axe form, just like.
I basically I pick up the sword and the axe, basically joined together because they're attached. Bring it up, get that into the sword. So
You
I've got
might
the
want to
same
clear
thing.
the turn order.
Yeah,
Yes, also that.
Yeah.
we need a new turn order.
Yep, I'm
Let's
clearing
go.
it
While
out.
you roll,
All right.
don't forget to click the token.
Oh yo.
Yeah. Just like that, baby.
Oh!
I forgot how to roll
God damn it,
initiative.
Gofu!
Wait, I forgot how to roll initiative.
Click
It's the button called initiative.
click your character icon on the map, and then click the thing that says initiative
Oh.
next to your armor class. Good lord, heaven above.
Well,
I hate my life.
I hate your life too. I hate both your lives. Your lives
Oh.
suck.
For those asking earlier, why don't use a lot of the monsters for a lot of Monster Hunter monsters in this? A lot of them have high challenge ratings, so often enough I save them for the big meaty fights of
You
the
gotta
games.
work our way up.
Yeah.
A lot. So, yes, I still use regular D&D monsters for some of these fights. That's only because I want to make sure that the characters are ready for the actual fights.
fair enough.
And
The,
now-
the longer
and
we
now
go, the more that will scale, and we'll start fighting like,
Yeah.
we'll fight like an Azeros as a, an easy
Basic,
monster at
yeah.
some point.
And
Yeah,
now
And
we
then
need
we'll start doing higher monsters.
and now
we,
we need
we go slow, chat. We go slow.
we need the cat and the two bunnies.
Poyo.
Ah, yes.
Please roll higher than these two morons. I just say, please roll, please be
Well-
better than these two.
It already did. It rolled an 11. The monster rolled
As in,
an
no,
Yeah.
no, as in
No,
the
Talking about
rabbit
the rest
folk
of the
and
people
Tora.
on our side.
Yeah. The rabbit folk will be rolling together just to save time.
Yes.
Uh,
All right. Swiftfoot.
Well, nobody's beating me, that's for sure.
Swiftfoot, you
Watch.
will roll initiative.
Watch.
oh hell yeah! Let's
17.
go.
Okay, so that's
And-
20 attacks at the bat. That's good. And Tora as well.
And Tora will be rolling. Which I keep forgetting to make a stupid token for Tora.
Ooh, close.
Damn.
Almost.
It's close to a 3.
So we're all out. We're all out here, like popping high numbers. What are you two doing?
I'm
I'm
observing.
taking out
Dorba-
my weapon.
I'm observing Dorback.
Now remember, as a reminder for Ryadin, you currently cannot call upon your Gendrome
No, I
because
cannot.
because you currently have it out on a mission.
Yeah, so...
What you doing?
It's a good question.
Let's go.
Let's go, we're gonna use our,
Battle music, Days.
attack.
Let's go.
we're gonna use our attack combination. So I'm gonna start with my Kinsect attack. Ooh, does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay,
Ooh,
so that one
that's
doesn't
high
hit.
AC then.
So now we're gonna
Well,
actually do
even on
the-
basic monsters, 12 most likely hit. So
Yeah.
most likely.
Hey,
miss.
so-
DM, you got any battle music for this?
Yep, that's what I was. That's what I was looking for right now. Actually, what's good one?
Come on, bad boy. Battle music.
Let's try this one.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that that special ability I learned about.
Hmm.
Where is it? It's it lets me fling myself up, so I can move 20 feet.
Ooh la la.
What the
I can
frick?
move up to 20 feet, which
Yeah.
it's about here. So we're gonna take a step, and then we're gonna fling ourselves up to get right up to it, and then we're gonna slam down with our insect glaive attack.
All right.
It's a
What-
14 hit.
No, it is not.
Oh,
This thing's got a
Ooh.
15 minimum.
That's
Holy
scary.
damn.
That's
all
scary.
right.
Oh,
Then
okay.
we're gonna use our bonus action to wild shape into the
Oyo.
Gendrome.
Okay.
I'm gonna become a Genodrome.
All right. So you already know the attacks a Gendrome does.
Yeah, I've got the sheet.
But-
I'll just use the Gendrome sheet for that.
Unfortunately, that does end your turn, though.
Yes, it does.
It is now
Tura's turn.
Tura's turn. Tura is going to make a height. He's going to jump on top of these barrels right here,
Oh, of course.
and
Hit shots.
and he's going to shoot a light blowgun. See if he can hit.
You know,
That
crit fails.
hits.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Dealing 6 damage.
Every little helps.
Go. More than me.
Also, guys, we should really look into upgrading his weapon, because his weapon actually sucks.
Yeah, that's another thing you could also do as an MP, as your Palico. You can actually upgrade it. You could have actually used some of your leftover equipment to upgrade or give him a better weapon.
It's the thing
We
with
can do
tomorrow.
that after. We can do that after.
It's the thing with tomorrow.
We can do that before we leave.
I actually probably still have a bone left over because I had 3.
You
I
do,
don't
yeah.
think I used all 3. So
Imagine
do.
actually having one of those.
yeah,
I got no bones.
I got the
3 of them. So
Alright, so it is the Rabbit Folk turn.
Swiftwood.
Yeah, it is now Swiftfoot and
Smells
her
like
turn.
flowers.
Smells like flowers turn. So she's gonna take a position right there,
You can do it.
Shut up, Dace.
and she's gonna take out
Concentrate on
her
that horn.
and she's going to take out her short bow and fire.
Please don't miss.
Unfortunately, missing.
Oh my lord.
She did not expect the transformation to the monster, so she to a Gendrome. So she was distracted for that hot second and accidentally bounced the arrow off the dragon scale's armor.
I'm getting distracted.
She's gonna take a position right there, and actually, she's gonna grab one of her glass capsules.
Oh, here we go.
She's going to lob. Where is it? She's gonna lob it right at the creature, basically doing an Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
120 feet. He's got an arm.
That's an arm and a half, bro.
That's some strong arms.
All right, make a ranged spell attack, which I'm just going to use the short bow for, I believe. No, I should just make that correctly. I thought the Eldritch Blast does it automatically.
Not clickbait.
What was that?
Flowers works out, not clickbait.
Damn.
All right. But she does, I'm just gonna fire the bow because it's not transferring over correctly.
That's
No
fine.
worries. Hey, nails
now-
it.
And she makes a
D10 of force damage.
1d10.
Damn.
does 4 damage to it.
Damn.
And the attack, but you hear the attack, you hear the contents of that bottle basically starting to go tss on the creature.
Oh.
Nice.
Don't mess with someone who knows all the flora in the land.
Hey, Gopher, you really know how to
Yeah.
pick the weird ones, don't you?
What the heck are you talking about?
I mean, you're the one that went on a date with her.
That was a date?
You didn't know
You
that
went
was
on
a
a
date?
date?
Yeah, he went on a date.
How did you
Wait,
not
you
know?
weren't. You're not participating in our bet.
He already won.
Just focus! All of you, let's focus.
Yeah, anyway. What are we up here? Yeah, there was a date. Shut up. I'm just gonna barrel roll a few times. Wah! Over beside Boss Man. How's it going?
It's about time somebody stepped up.
Down there. Hi. God, you look weird. And I'm just gonna,
Use your new charge axe.
Yeah, it is in axe form, so I'm just gonna get it out, wave it about a bit, give it a good look down, Oh yeah, fight. I'm gonna take a swing.
That hits,
Oh, you done right, it hits.
8 slash, nice.
dealing 8 slashing damage. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's just, it's the dragon's turn to attack now.
Okay, let's go.
Right,
See
what's
what it can
got?
do.
The
Oh boy. Oh boy.
we're just gonna go right with it. In a cone, lightning breath.
Yeah.
All right, so it does. Hold on, I need to do something.
So it's just gonna hit me in.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep, you're right.
So we need a DC of 12. Okay, that's not bad.
Saving throw. What's
Yep.
my dexterity? My dexterity is
I have
pretty
to do
good.
mine as a Gendrum though.
Okay.
You have to use yours
Oh,
as a
Lord.
drum, yeah.
Lord, if you're up there, let me hit a high one.
Please.
Ah, no,
Come on,
man.
come on. I hit the same.
Boys,
All right.
come on!
All right, let's see.
Hey, shut up.
I'm not exactly dexterous.
You have an insect glaive, brother.
Yeah, but I'm a
He's a
druid.
lizard, you idiot.
I'm also a lizard, yeah.
Take 19 damage.
Jesus. That's a lot of damage. That's a
Damn.
lot.
Only I wasn't a Gendro.
That's a lot of damage for him. I'm on 41 hit points. Hello?
But he's in Gendrum form as well, so
I'm
he's
in
alright.
Gendrum phone, so I'm fine.
So if he was in normal form, not so much.
All right, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to roll to see when he recharges. 1d20. Okay, he does
What
not.
the-
He does not regain it this turn. All right,
Okay, good.
next turn.
Okay, good.
Good.
Okay,
My hair's all stood up on end like, oh.
guess I can I run up here?
What are you doing this far up?
Can I? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you think you should be able to.
Mhm.
But where were you? You were
What?
like here-ish, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
it's,
it.
it's only 30 feet.
The only one out of range
Probably would just be
It's-
me. I'm
is
just out.
Tofu.
Yeah, I'm just out.
You're just
Yeah,
gonna be using
well-
your bow again.
That's why it's gonna be turned into
No, I attack with. I land my. I attack my first swing with.
Oh,
my-
damn, we're going for the bludgeoning.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see. Ooh.
Nice.
Nice, that hits.
No, just
Alright.
click hunt. No, just click hunt and
Yeah.
horn.
Let's go.
Where did you also divine smite
Oh,
on
sorry.
top
I
of
for,
that?
I forgot to
You
declare
didn't
that.
mention that, dog snap.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot to declare it. We don't have to count it.
All right, no. You can still do it. You can still do it after the fact. But I'm just saying, like, it'd be better just
Yeah,
to declare
Yeah,
it. So
you
we
know,
yeah, I
know.
you know,
forgot to
just-
declare it.
But that's 15 damage right there, though. So
Very
Big
good,
damage.
very nice.
And hold on.
Right.
So if I hit, so just to be clear, is it like if I hit, I get to also do like
Damage up.
No.
music thing?
no,
Like,
that
what
is that is one
That's a
that
separate action.
that's a full round action.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
can choose to then, instead of attacking, you can choose to do that.
Yeah, you choose to like do the notes specifically, and then
And
that'll
Cool.
if
take
at
Yeah.
some point you got a second attack, then you could do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
'cause you
that's
could do that. You could do that first, then go for the attack in general.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. Is
But
it
yeah,
my
it's
turn
an
now?
additional ability.
Is it my turn?
It's like,
Yes.
see, I'm not just a bard.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here.
Now, I wanna know
I
how
w-
crazy this thing's AC is.
I'm gonna go.
Of course, you'd move to that side of the field.
Well, I'm moving around. Relax.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm, go-
yeah. Move around. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna declare Hunter's Mark. As you
All right.
do. And we'll
Don't miss,
go-
you might hit Dace in the shoulder.
That's crazy. I probably will, to be honest with you. But we'll go for a shot with the longbow from this range. That is not.
That is a miss.
No, we know it's between 14 and 17 right now.
Yeah.
It's about 15, I reckon. To hit.
Right. Back to you,
That's
Reading.
dragon. Dragon skills are pretty tough. Could be high.
It's a baby though.
Yeah, well, actual dragons have like 22. So.
That's what I'm saying.
Left.
Yeah, dragons are tough.
Froggy's fault.
Sounds right.
Okay,
Right.
so
Reading.
We're back to Reardon.
Alrighty, Gendrome form.
Yeah, boy.
So we have advantage since pack tactics, but we are gonna
Imagine
do.
not bringing your wolf out either, you know what I mean?
We're gonna do paralyzing bite.
Hell
We're gonna See
yeah.
if we can paralyze this thing. So.
Please hit a high.
Hit.
That hits. That hits.
All right, so you need to do a con saving throw of a DC 13.
Mm-hmm.
Dragons could have good con, so
It literally
no
depends on that.
guarantee.
The people want the wolf tofu.
So let's see. Yes.
Double crit fail.
Alright, so
You
I
got
gotta
lucky.
roll-
So
I
roll
gotta
me a
roll
1d.
1d3.
Yeah, 1d3. See how many rounds it is stunned
Free,
for.
free, free,
Oh
free.
my lord.
Oh, why?
So
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's just it's a free turn.
True.
All right, let's roll the damage. 6 damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
To be fair, that does give Froggy a time to do damage up or anything like that if they wanted to.
True.
Yeah, it's a 1 turn. It's a 1 turner.
That's
All
what I'm
right,
saying.
it's a tourist turn.
Yeah, boy.
Come on, Putty Tat. Nail
it
him.
is going to take another shot. It's unfortunately going to bounce off its armor this time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now it is Swiftfoot's turn. This time, she's going to take a flanking position around the back. And is going to...
Interesting.
And it's going to actually sneak attack
Ooh.
using her short sword.
Oh, miss.
That hits.
There we go.
And
7.
since she's sneak attack damaged... Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. Ooh, max damage on the sneak attack.
That's crazy.
Dealing 13 damage.
Very nice.
Alright, and it is now... Perch,
Flowers.
and she's going to try to take a position, still hiding a bit, but she's going to try to do another Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Big coat.
Big hit. Big
Big
hit,
coat.
baby.
yes.
Let's go.
Yep.
How much
Let's
deeps?
go.
How many deeps?
1d10.
Ball +3. Let's go. Hey.
Only 4 damage. That seems to be
Still good.
consistent with her thing. 4 damage.
True.
Nice.
If we can do more damage from the other Pookie Pookie, that'd be perfect.
I think this thing's gonna be harder than the Pookie Pookie. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait,
Yeah.
seriously?
No.
Just because of its AC.
Its AC is different, but it's what the Pookie Pookie can do and what this thing can do is very different.
It's true.
True.
I mean, you've got the tongue, you've got the tail, you've got the fact it could just roll on you. I hate being rolled on.
Erlick.
The amount of times I've been sat on in this game. Out of sheer frustration, Elric's just swinging away. PTSD of his cousin arriving on the island and embarrassing him in front of all of his friends. Out of sheer rage,
Let's
he's
go.
just swinging away. Doesn't care. He just doesn't
5
care.
damage.
Very pog, very pog.
Very good.
I'm just high rolling out of it. I was
Do-
like,
do
I'll show
rec-
you who's the best hunter in the freaking land, and everyone's just looking at me like, oh my god, what's going on?
He really needs therapy. Seriously.
And it is now the dragon's turn, but it is unfortunately stunned for the 1 round, so we go straight
Okay,
past it in
so-
2 days.
That dub.
Okay.
Come on, disgrace.
Wow. Well, what are your guys' strengths?
My strength.
My strength is. Are you just asking like general stat, or are you just asking
Yes,
like?
that.
14.
Are you guys?
You want our strength?
Yeah, they're asking for your strength stat.
Yeah.
Well, mine's 17 plus 3, so.
Okay, so at one
sorry,
po- at how many?
Mine
do-
is
like-
currently 18 plus 4 because I'm a Gendrome.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna. Okay, so it's gonna boost some of y'all's attacks. So I slam my hunting horn into the ground, and
Oh, let's go.
I do skill up for strength
Yes.
and damage up.
Woo-wee!
Yeah, so we get
Okay,
a bonus to strength and
Hmm.
damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
How? Okay, so I've got to make sure we roll that right then.
So your strength, if your strength is an odd number and it becomes an even number, it will bonus your attack.
Okay. I'm strength 14 plus 2. So it adds 4 to that. You saying, yeah?
No, adds 1.
No. Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
Adds 1.
Still one. So mine's 21. Oh, unfortunately, no.
Obviously,
21.
Yours goes up to a 22, which means your strength will actually go up. So you will
No,
actually do
no.
one
I
extra
mean, like
damage.
mine becomes 21.
Oh, it becomes
Ah.
something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically every even number it goes up.
Yo, you know, I could really do with a healer out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting on. Oh, actually, I'm just over half HP. You know, it's fine.
Insane. Would that also take Froggy's turn as well? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
imagine
that
so,
takes
yeah.
that takes
Because it's
my
an
attack.
action. Yeah, it's the
Cool.
action.
That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna start my turn with the bonus action of swapping to my axe form. So I'm
snap.
back down, just swapping to axe, and then
Wait,
we're gonna.
He's in
move
range. Oh my god, he's in range. Get
No, go-
involved.
Go back
Oh, okay.
there.
Wait.
Yes,
Okay,
fine.
yeah, just checking. I was just checking.
Yes, we're good. And we're gonna go for the attack with the blade, which does that hit?
Misses.
Wow, it's 17. Ah! Yeah, so Smoke Mode is a bonus action, which is in the thing. You can see there.
Yep. Unfortunately, that was your round action, though.
Sag.
Ryodin, back to you.
Boy.
You could
We're just gonna-
transform back if you
We're
wish
gonna
to.
paralyzing bite again.
Remember,
Oh,
you
Lord.
can't. You have to wait. You have to at least wait 2 turns to paralyze bite again. For
Do
the
I?
paralyze. Yeah, that was the nerf on it.
I mean, you just go for a multi attack if you wanted to.
Oh, you can
Like-
switch back and just hit it with a moonblast. I do can.
Yeah, I think I am gonna transform back. 'Cause I can always swap back again if I want to anyway.
It doesn't cost you spell slots, so.
No, it's just my wild shapes, which I have 2 of. So,
Mhm.
all right, yeah, we'll swap back, which is a bonus action, which is very nice.
Dubs.
Then we are gonna do. Yeah, I know what we're gonna do. Since my boy Elric needs some healing, we're gonna cast our Wither and Bloom.
Hell yeah.
So you need to do a DC 13 con save again.
All right.
Take out half damage.
DC. What is the DC need to save?
DC 13 con save.
All right.
Yes! Again! A 3! This is great! Okay, so you take 6 damage. As well as that, Elric, you get to roll a hit dice and regain
Yes.
a number of hit points equal
Yes.
to the roll plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 3. So you get a hit dice and then plus 3. So roll one of your hit dice. So you get 13.
I'm always rolling high on them. 35,
That is my
baby.
turn.
35. And get
I
rid
like
of one
being
of my
able to
hit
do
dice.
damage and heal at the same time. It's
That's
such
a
great
that's a
spell.
very nice spell.
Why
I don't
is
wanna
it
see
you
the
can
nurse.
Just see the nurse.
I don't want to see the nurse. I'll just sleep it off anyway. I refuse to see the nurse.
All right.
I mean, it's quite nice.
I don't care, Yeetsa.
Done.
Well, it is now Tura's turn. It is going to.
You can move closer, you know.
It has a bow gun. Why would you? Oh, it hits.
That hits. W. Get out there. Woo. 7 piss. Nice.
Surely it has a melee attack of using its claws of fury.
It does, but they don't do as much as the light blow gun. So
We need to get this. We need to get this guy a bow gun. That's all I'm saying. Screw this blow gun.
100%.
Mhm.
Time for the bunnies.
actually, you try to stick a heavy blow gun on this guy.
Yeah, so the specific thing actually is bow gun specifically, not blow. Unless,
Yeah.
unless this is a blow gun he specifically got, but it's bow gun instead is the main thing.
Now it is Swift's turn. The creature is aware of her now, so no more sneak attacks. So
Unfortunately, come on. Yeah,
Ooh.
let's go. No sneak.
Woo!
no
Go
sneak.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, just 5.
It's pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad.
And
I
now
don't care if the nurse wants to
flowers.
see me.
Now it's
Flowers will be throwing another
Also, this stuff that's going
hit.
is that doing any damage over time, or you know?
The acid? No,
Yeah.
the creature's armor is a little too thick for that.
Oh,
But
so
has
it's
it
17.
weakened? Does it weaken the armor?
5
Yeah,
damage.
It's a 17 though, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
Yep.
what,
It's
yeah, that's what I
17.
figured
'Cause
out.
I got 16 and failed, so
Yeah.
IAC.
It is a baby dragon, so
true.
Yeah.
So the area that smells like flowers hit, is that like a weakened area?
potentially if you want to try striking there.
I mean, sure, why not? Ah, it's very weak there, boys. Let's go.
Let's go.
I
Very
ain't
focused.
missing. I ain't missing.
That's max damage too. That's nuts.
Huge attack.
Very weak in that spot.
Well,
Very weak.
almost max damage. 13 is the max, actually.
Oh yeah, of course it
Yeah,
is.
Almost max.
because I got this
Breaking
one
double
D10
damage.
plus.
Very
Yeah.
good. Very good.
All right, and now
my
the
checkups, leave me alone, chat. I'm fine.
it's now the dragon's turn. It's gonna roll once more.
Oh, Jesus Lord, no.
Regains
this
the
time.
dragon attack, the breath attack back, and it's of course gonna use it again.
Yeah, but where's he firing it? You know, in what
right
direction?
at the
You know.
the 3 in front of him.
God damn it!
Go on, gamers, you got it. Go on.
All 3 of you need to make a dex save above 12, or you're taking full damage of this breath attack.
Okay, let's.
Ah!
Fail.
Oh, Jesus.
I took full damage last time. I'm fine. Let's hope it's a low roll.
Dex save.
Oh,
Whoa!
great. Hell yeah.
So what?
I'm gonna do a few things,
All right, what are you gonna do?
but first I'll do the dex saving throw first.
Fail.
What do you wanna say? Right. So
Join
first-
me, brother.
First, I'm gonna cast as a reaction, absorb elements.
Oh.
So, spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on me, storing it for my next melee attack. I have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn. Also, the first time I hit with a melee attack on my next turn, that target takes an extra 1d6 of damage of the triggering type, and the spell ends. The type probably won't matter because I imagine this thing's going to be immune. So the damage doesn't matter, but I'm going to roll a 1d6 to see how much I don't take off of whatever the roll will be. So I'll take 4 less.
All right. Well,
And on top of that,
Okay. He's taking
I'm
someone
not
else.
done.
Someone else.
I'm gonna use my feat called
Your feat?
Gift of the Elder Dragon. Telekinetic reprisal. So when I take damage from a creature that's within 10 feet of me, I can use my reaction. Oh, no, I can't do that yet. That also counts as a reaction.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you only got
I will
one
not do that
reaction.
yet.
Yeah.
all right. Let's see how much damage.
Come on, low roll.
22 damage.
Froggy, how
I
much?
take
Oh, no, actually, no,
18.
oh no, Froggy, crit
Crit.
succeeded.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
Yeah, so Froggy only takes 11.
Yeah.
So that's half my health.
Jesus.
Wait, was 22 your max health?
Yeah.
So
Oh
if
my
if
lord.
you did not save, you would have been down.
Oh my god.
Just point out if Richie didn't heal me. Chat, you all say go see the nurse. I'd be down by now.
If I didn't take 4 off of that, I would also be down right now.
What?
I have 19 HP.
Brother.
Hey, so I'm
Brother.
definitely.
Gofu, why don't you get involved and do something?
I'm trying. Shh.
So my turn. I'm definitely like moving a bit, so we're not standing hugging each other.
True.
Weakling.
The question is, do you heal or do you do something here? That's the question.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking. Honestly,
Imagine the one with the AC of 18 running away, boss. You know what I'm saying?
moving to the side. I'm not running away. And yeah, no, I'm healing myself, or else I'm gonna die. So I just lay on hands myself. Froggy,
How much?
I'm gonna get myself back to 20. So that's 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and can't really do much else.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna do the thing that people want. I'm gonna call in the wolf.
Ah, it's about time.
I don't know how to drag him in actually specifically. How does one drag him in, Mario? Or are you gonna do that for me?
Mario will do it.
Yeah, I can. You do have the capability of dragging him in when you want to as well. I gave
Oh wait,
you.
I think so with the characters thing, so I literally just
you
drag
can't-
over the
you-
thing.
I didn't realize you gave me that ability.
Yeah, as long as he's in your character sheet, you can.
How
Drag
do I get
him
rid
out.
of him?
Gotcha.
Oh, I'll get rid of him.
You have to get rid of him? Okay.
Okay,
It's
so
just,
I'm
it's just
guessing-
you just hover over him and you hit delete on your keyboard. By the way.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear. Okay, so I'm guessing from me calling him off that takes my turn, or
What's the way you're doing it? What are you doing it with?
let me see.
Pet in it.
Because depending on what ability is, depending on whether it's a bonus or not.
Good question.
What gives you this pet?
They will just have it. Like it's just the teacher just gave it to me.
I feel like there was a reason.
Yeah.
You're
that's
a,
what
you're a
I'm
ranger, right?
yeah. So it's like there's Ranger's companion and companion spawn,
Okay.
but
So yeah, you have it. You probably have it for the same reason I had it in Olympus. Which
Okay.
means, yeah, it's a bonus action.
oh, it's a bonus action. Oh, cool. That's
Yes.
dope. Yeah, so I'm just looking for Ranger's companion and carrying it for a second.
Because what subclass?
I
are you?
will be right back, guys.
Yeah,
Nice.
there.
Oh,
What subclass am I? That
What
was a good
subclass
question.
are you? Which one do you pick? It should
right,
tell
so-
you at the top,
1 sec.
or like. I feel like you went Beastmaster, or you went Drake.
Oh, I think I was Beastmaster. I think is what we went for. I
You
don't know where I find.
Beastmaster.
I don't know where I find that though.
I'm
Froggy,
looking at it. Don't worry.
yeah.
Oh, you're okay.
are you the only one not to retweet my tweet?
Done. Get caught out.
After I added you. Seen
hold
this
on.
chat? Supposed to be part of the team. I'll be the team player.
Holy. Let me get my phone.
Yeah, you get your phone.
What the fuck's that? Oh.
Yeah.
You blind? Oh yeah,
Okay,
you are because you got sunglasses on.
start bonus actions.
Oh, shut the frog up. My face is a mystery. My face is a secret.
Ooh.
So's your vision.
Actually, my vision's fine. Used to be.
Yeah,
What?
your phone was there next to you, and you're like this.
It was
Where's my-
under this.
Under a pack of tissues.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay.
We
Yeah.
have something to sort out after this boat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Your beast gets a boost at
Oh.
level 3.
Oh, let's
Okay.
go.
So
You have
that's
an
something-
upgrade that you haven't done.
Okay, so we can do that. That's fine.
Yeah. We'll have to
Cool.
keep track of that.
Okay, that's fine. So, from what we come to the conclusion, though, is me calling in the wolf a bonus action.
Yes.
Cool. Wait for Mario to go back because I don't want to call it yet. So.
Yeah.
Ugh, we can talk to chat in the meantime.
Yeah, chat.
How are you feeling, chat? How are we feeling?
What embarrassing story should I tell Elric's cousin? Which one?
All of them.
Well, even
Yeah,
the
but
one
which
where you
one
shoved
first?
your hand up my ass.
No. No.
Get your facts right of who did that.
Yeah?
No, that
Well,
that
Dace knows
that
that.
incident. That incident
True.
is I'm not acting gopher like that.
Yeah, please don't. Oh lord.
I mean, I could tell the purple meat incident up to the point of him going.
I mean, is it really an
Poisoned.
incident if I keep doing it and doing it and doing it?
I don't know.
Good
maybe.
point. I still don't know where you get it. So,
I'm not saying it.
chat. Any questions? I guess about the characters or Mario's had.
Yeah, I guess questions are nice.
Oh, I
Question.
will. I will mention the budding romance between Elric and the nurse.
Cuck. The background music to this is great. It is pretty good actually, and I can actually hear the music now because I actually got it
Yeah.
working last time. So
The mushroom people aren't hallucinations.
where are the mushrooms? That's the question though.
They're real.
They're just hallucinations. They aren't
We are
actually
going to
real.
happen upon a village
They're
of
not
mushroom
real, they're just
people,
Elric.
and you will eat your freaking words.
Elric's cousin Halaric got KO'd during the rabbit village trade down was crazy.
I didn't get myself KO'd during the Rabbit Village training. It was a full-on brawl, and these two individuals didn't want to take part because they were scared. Alright?
Well, at first there was a 1v1. We don't want to interrupt,
Yeah.
but then we wanted to
So
help
much
our
for
friend.
so
which
much
we did.
for a team.
I
Yeah.
can't.
So
Yeah.
much for a team.
Can we point out that me coming to heal you was what ultimately won?
I went for 4 women. Did I go for 4 women? I didn't go for
Hold
4
on,
women.
hold on. We have
Maybe.
the
No, there's the one. There's the one near the board, near the office.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
one of
then
the boards,
there's
2 rabbits.
and then the 2 rabbits.
yeah.
Alright,
There's no
I'm back.
fourth.
3 women.
I'm back.
Yeah, there's 3 women.
Welcome back, mate.
Welcome back.
All right. So what's the
Also,
last thing that
the
happened?
one near the board's still on. I have you know, chat.
Cack. So Mario, me and Richie came to the conclusion that the calling of the wolf is a bonus action, so I still get an attack this turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the. So he can call it out, but then the commands, those will be an action. Right now they're a bonus action. Which the thing he hasn't upgraded to, he actually had a 3rd level upgrade to the beast that he hasn't done.
Yeah, I haven't
So,
done that yet, so I need
he
to look into
doesn't
that.
have that, but we'll sort that out afterwards. It's something
But
he needs to
yeah,
All right.
I am also gonna go with Eric's suggestion of going for the weak spot for where the acid was. Let's see if we can actually hit it this time. Probably not though. Yeah, no.
Nope. Miss.
Bless you.
Bless
Uh,
you.
Thank you.
I'm guessing,
you.
considering Wolf calling in, obviously, that's also same thing as me.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. So I guess I'm just gonna have the boy go behind.
Go for the
and we-
booty.
And we're gonna go for. Also does have pack tactics here, which is pretty pog.
That's a win.
I don't think that hits. So
No, it doesn't.
big satch.
God damn it.
Unfortunato.
Continue back to you then, read them.
Okay,
Ah.
I'm real low, so we're gonna actually attack first though. So we are going to. Yeah, we'll do our attack combination. So we're gonna Kinsect.
Ooh.
That
Oh.
does not hit. And then we will Insect Glaive. Yes,
Ooh.
That
that
hits.
one hits.
Very
We're
nice.
gonna
Very good.
do 11 slashing damage.
Big point.
Nice.
And then with our bonus action, we are gonna wild shape right back into a Gendrum.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Because, ouch, I need health.
Yeah, boy.
Boys.
Substitute.
Yeah,
Go
it's
to
a
our
substitute.
Essentially. All right. Now
Right.
the
First.
attacks. All right. So now it is back to Tora.
Hurrah.
Yeah, boy.
Who will
That
shoot
little
the
midget.
who will
No.
miss,
Uh,
and
God
then
damn it.
go Swiftfoot.
Swiftfoot, who will short
Hit
sword it,
again. Come on.
Miss.
Ah.
and
Hate to see it.
smells of flowers. Hits.
It's.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
More acid.
Hit him with a.
This is.
3
Oh,
damage.
it's going down by
exactly.
1. Every 2 tons goes down by
Oh
1
my
damage.
god. Hit him with a sizzle.
All right, now it is Elric's turn.
Back to the weak spot.
Let's go, baby.
It ain't broke, don't fix it. Ah!
Hit.
Very good.
Very good, very
Oh my
nice.
lord.
Ooh,
Very
yes.
good, very nice.
Oh.
Can we keep
And
these consistencies?
Upon that strike, the creature goes down to 1 knee. And the announcer calls it.
Yes.
And it's over! The creature,
Yes!
creature has submitted. Can no longer fight.
I'm talking about.
You-
Put some
you-
respect on my name.
You guys dropped it down to 9 HP.
Ooh,
Nice.
very close.
Yeah, it seems like that thing didn't have crazy amounts of HP, but it had just a really strong AC.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, who's going to heal me? So I don't have
I
to see
can-
the nurse. Thanks. Cheers.
No, you're seeing the nest.
I am not, so I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Yeah, we leveled up, by the way. I'll see you all back at camp. I'll go sleep it off.
Wow, I was actually going to offer to heal him, but
Absolutely not. He's seeing the nest. They do
Freaking
have
no.
skulls.
As you see the
No, they
nurse,
don't.
as you see the nurse following behind him with the medical kit.
All you hear in the distance is, come here. I'm going to stay back, you with that.
You had it.
Elric, honey, come back.
Go away.
Jesus.
I'm just like, I go up to Swiftfoot like, hey, nice sneak attack, by the way.
I have nothing to worry about.
You Swiftfoot?
Yeah.
And she goes,
Oh, Lord.
thank you. These creatures are very similar to some of the creatures we faced in the forest. So I figured maybe some of their armor plating will be similar.
And I'm gonna be the ultimate cockblock. I'm gonna walk up to Dace as a Gendrome, and I'm just gonna sneeze on it.
On him,
He's on
yeah.
Sneeze
yeah.
on him, and he's just Gendrome snot everywhere.
Sorry, I didn't call you.
So that's
Sorry
the
about
alcohol that you spilt all over yourself, and the Gendrome snot you've got all over yourself.
Swiftfoot just says, I believe that is good luck. Or is that with birds?
That's with birds, but I'm not there. You can hear me screaming in the distance, going, "Get away with that needle!"
Then you just see me turn back afterwards. I get
I'm
rid of all
just-
that mucus.
And then
I
go
just,
for-
I
oh,
just
bless you.
glare.
Wondering if that's on purpose or not.
Of course it's on purpose.
I'm just petting Strife. I was like, good, go on, boy. Sorry I didn't call you out.
Now then, Gofu. Why don't you show Flower Girl the library again?
Why?
I
We
think
had
there's
it-
gonna be some new books in order.
Is that Elric currently running from the nurse?
Listen, I'm busy, okay? Carry on what you're doing. I'll see you back at camp.
I mean, I doubt they have anything new, but
Oh no,
I mean,
trust me.
Roll me a con save real quick.
Yeah,
me or David.
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 Oh god, he's gonna run out
Oh,
of
no,
stamina.
not con, Dex. Sorry, Dex.
Freaking hell.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
he's-
right.
Oh,
All right.
That's right.
So
I'm
you're
bobbing, I'm weaving.
You're bob-
Parkour.
Now roll me athletics one time.
Athletics. Oh my lord.
It should be at the top of the list.
Oh my lord.
Oh yeah, no,
Boom!
you dodge all the people.
I'm just rolling around. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bo,
I'm
you
like,
need to roll perception against my persuasion. Let's go, boy.
Right.
See if I convince you to go on a date again.
No, you don't.
Ooh.
See, they don't update. They don't update the books like every few weeks. No,
How would
thanks,
you
so-
know?
I just
I've seen the
meander
manifest
over
of
and be
what they bring
like,
in.
I
You
can
guys keep
take you
going.
to the library if you want.
You guys keep going.
Like, I see the manifest of what they bring in. It's on the boards. I'm
You
not
know
stupid.
what? I didn't mean the library. I figured that you guys were gonna be hungry after this fight, and you guys
Uh-huh.
want some food.
I'm just like,
right.
I'm hungry. We can go get food.
You need to go to the infirmary.
I'm fine. I'm just talking to her. I'm like, yo, how's it going? Yeah, we can go get some food if you want. Obviously,
Just gonna
DM's not here right now.
Eyes of like,
I'm just,
I
like,
mean,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
get
go
the
food. You should
snot
go get
off.
some food, man. You're hungry.
You could eat, right?
Yeah, and now you have to roll another saving throw because it's both of us doing it.
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
You gotta
Is it,
beat
like,
us
against
both now.
Intimidation? Is it against like intimidation? It's like peer pressure.
It's persuasion versus perception.
Ah,
Oh.
All right,
Oh
fine,
no.
fine.
yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Alright, it's alright,
What?
it's alright.
What?
Elric has to roll too.
What? What you mean? What you saying? What you saying?
Yeah.
What you saying? Yeah, that's right. You going? You going?
Elric got him.
All right, fine. I'll go for some food.
Yeah, that's right. You go get some food.
Don't forget your don't forget Flower Girl.
Fine.
Yeah, you go stand
Right,
over there and talk to her for now.
go
You
through,
stand over.
go
Yeah,
through
yeah,
whatever the flowers, and Steph just follows over slightly as well.
yeah,
Hey,
that's
fellas, do you
right.
want to
Yeah,
get some food by chance, or?
Oh, sure, if you wish.
Everyone's willing.
Oh,
yeah.
and then she does reach down and start playing with the dog, though. She's aww.
And I'm just like, so Swift, how about you? You want to get some food?
Oh, you know, with me,
I believe
after
you-
I change.
I do believe
Chill,
you have an
Dace.
appointment with him.
Nah, I'm fine. See, you saw me running around the crowd. I fit as a fiddle.
Roll me a 1d20.
Fit as a fiddle. I'm fit as a fiddle. I could go all day, Doc. I could go all day. Why can't I catch some luck with her?
Well, he just appears behind you and goes, "Time for your shots."
I'm just there talking next to you, just like in an anime where the big guy appears right behind the little guy, and he's like,
No, it's like black silhouette, red eyes
yeah,
pointing
with
down
the
at you.
red eyes, and just the guy's face is just like, guys, he's right behind me, isn't he? And I'm just like, I'll see y'all later.
I'm just like,
Wait, hold on. Before you run out, before you run away,
Yeah.
I'm going to roll something.
Okay. Do I have to roll against this? I
Yep.
probably will. He's gonna grab me, and I'll go back to position.
Yes, back
Oh,
to
Lord.
position.
Oh,
It's gonna be a 1d20 plus a 4 because of his max strength.
Hmm.
12. Have to beat
And
12,
now
right?
you have, and now to get out of there, you're gonna have to roll me athletics.
oh boy. Okay.
Copium. They cope. They cope.
The cope.
Oh, I'm out of
Oh
here.
my lord!
I like Roadrunner. I take off.
As he's
quick.
running after you.
Yeah, they'll never catch me.
As he leaves, I'm like still trying to get like the snuff.
Oh,
Like,
no, that ain't coming off. You need to go wash.
I know. I'm like, after I change, would you perhaps like to grab something to eat as well, or maybe go to the docks with me
The docks.
The letters.
towards the sunset as well?
How
Do I
many
need to
times
roll
you see the
anything for
sunset?
that? Well, I heard it. Well, I heard it's quite beautiful over the sea.
And she goes, "Very well, we may be able to go over battle tactics that way."
You ain't getting through to this one.
I'm like, yeah, sounds like a good idea. Tactics are always a smart way to go about battles. I'm gonna go change. I just
Say,
glare at Riordan as I'm like walking past. Like I stop for a second, glare, and then like go change.
As you do
Quick,
so,
quick, hold out your glaive and trip him up. Trip them up.
Oh
Do
my
it. Do it. And Froggy has to
Yeah.
roll a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna just hold up my glaive, trip them up.
Okay, look.
wait, you're so hold on, you can't do that. You're so Gendro. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
you
sorry.
said.
I changed my.
No,
I
it's just
changed
like-
my-
he's back.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said it.
Okay, so what do I?
Royce has to roll first, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It'll be a basic weapon
roll-
attack. Basic weapon
Would it be
attack.
athletics or acrobatics to see if they trip?
For
Nah.
you, it'd be a basic weapon. It'd be
No.
basic weapon.
I definitely hit.
You tripping? You
but
tripping, fam?
they either they can roll acrobatics or athletics. There's a choice between that.
Yeah, come on. You can beat that 25 though. Can you beat that 25?
No, I don't think there's any way they'd beat 25.
Come on.
That's
Acro-
Let's
Acrobatics.
go acrobatics. What the hell of it? Yeah, no, I am face planting.
More
that one.
embarrassment for Dace. Let's go.
They are eating dirt.
Yeah, they are eating dirt. Come on.
I didn't know
After
you.
they've done that. I'm just gonna walk on by. Just gonna leave.
And then as you're there eating dirt, everybody just walks past you and goes, "Yeah, we'll see you later." Swiftfoot's just like, "Yeah, I'll see you later."
As this all happens, we'll speed through it a little bit. So, because how much time do you still have left, Froggy?
Infinite.
Yeah,
Really sounds
they
good.
have no housemates, so.
Yeah, it's
currently-
all on you, fam.
Oh, okay. All right. So, so for each of your dates, I guess.
I want to change music as well, because I think the combat music is probably not the best idea for that.
Oh, for
Yeah, but Swiftfoot's going over battle tactics and I'm playing for.
I mean, that interaction, sure.
Well, but you want some? Ain't nothing wrong. Yours, do you?
Just
Eh?
a little.
Just change,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
change
you
the
want,
mood a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. You're changing the mood of yours. Wah! You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna flirt. Like, you realize that, right?
Sure, you're not.
I mean, you both look socially awkward AF anyway, so you know.
I love that both like neither Dace nor Elric even flirt with flowers. Like at this point, everyone's just trying to set up Gofu with flowers.
That's what it seems like.
Hey, listen, okay.
So right now, everyone has done that. I need. Okay, so we're gonna speed through them. So I guess for you, it's gonna be rolls for all of you,
Sure.
unless you guys want to go through it.
Through what?
An
Just go for it.
actual meetup and go through and do that.
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
Just
I
roll.
don't- Yeah, I'll just roll for it.
All right.
Get those levels.
So I'm gonna need you both to make a charisma check then.
Oh lord.
Charisma check.
Charisma check. My Christmas awful.
Yours went about average with flowers.
Yeah. Come on, Dace. Bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the page.
Oh, yours went well with yours went really well with Swiftfoot.
Battle tactics. Battle tactics.
Just talking about battle tactics.
You act
just
like
as-
I'm worried when Swiftfoot went there with the intention of talking about battle tactics, Boatfield.
Dude, I high-key, like, I'm imagining, like, while talking about battle tactics, like, Dace does, like, a little thing where,
No,
like, while
I-
pointing...
I feel like Gofu should roll intelligence for this date. She
Yeah.
doesn't really have any charisma.
You know what? How about this instead? How about this instead? Since he already rolled charisma, I'll give it a bonus +2 to a intelligence roll then.
Go on, Bo. Roll an intelligence. Let's see if you guys are
Roll,
attracted to each
one.
other's brains.
Roll a 1. 14.
Yes, he doesn't have a brain either.
And can me and Richie roll an investigation because we're perving on Goldfield like with binoculars and shit. How's it
In the
going?
bushes.
Yeah, we set him up. How's it? I'm like, how's it going? I can't see anything. Are these even working? Covers are still on the front. Raiders.
Flick.
Oh.
You missed the whole
Okay, cool.
thing.
Oh, damn it. What happens?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most energetic date
Damn it.
or interesting date of all time.
Mm.
They spoke a little bit. They had food, and that's it. That's all they did. They ate and left.
At least you had a better day than me.
What would Gofu and Flowers talked about?
Natural, the area, seeing as one of them's a native and the other one's like.
Yeah,
not.
just general talk of like just the general area and just
Interspecies relation.
just general talks of just general knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really specific.
I will say, because of the 16 with Dace, you know what? I think it's only fair if I roll for both of them, Christmas, don't I?
Yeah. Probably might
Alright.
be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because Dace was enjoying it doesn't mean Swift was.
But also, it's like, just
So,
because
are we
this is
rolling-
acting
shall
fine
we-
doesn't mean Swiftfoot knew it was better than Blake.
First
Okay.
roll we'll have flowers. Second roll will be Swiftfoot.
That
was
was
about even.
That was for
Flowers was on the same
Told
level.
you, they're both socially awkward AF.
Yeah.
And then
With
this-
them the exact same roll as mine.
Yeah, because you're
And
both socially
this
awkward.
one
You're a
is-
perfect match.
and this
like the
one
corner piece
is
on a
for
jigsaw puzzle.
Swiftfoot.
Oh.
Oh, told you,
That
fam.
was a
Battle.
Swiftfoot
You think
was
I'm worried,
fine.
fam? Battle tactics are the only thing on that rabbit's mind.
No chemistry.
Yeah,
Well, to be fair, she is a warrior first, so.
exactly. And who is the one that's slaying beasts out here and making them submit? But your boy.
She's like trying to
Didn't-
point out the sunset, and she's like, "Well,
Didn't-
there was a battle."
Didn't Dace get the final strike on the Azeroth, actually?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was the Azeroth. Talking about the other one with the bug, and also this one we were fighting as well. So I got 2 for 1.
It's a competition. It's like,
I know that, like,
Pokemon,
at the end of
We're doing points. If he's doing a point system on us and I'm on -20, I'm doing a point system on this. Okay.
I know,
Gimli and
like,
Legolas.
Oh yeah, Dace.
It only counts as one.
Dace, play some music, be romantic, and try to change the outcome of the Christmas check.
I mean, if Swiftfoot points
Dace
out,
can't
that-
play music. Come on.
Yeah.
He's already
I
said
mean-
this.
I mean, if Swiftfoot like points it out, like this might like give it a shot, like awkwardly, like just kind of like trying to fix the mood. I guess I'm rolling performance.
I guess.
Like just being like, okay, fix the mood, like just
If you,
try
oh,
to be
hold on.
like,
Here's what I'll do. If you crit to performance, if you get a 19 or crit to performance, we will use that as an advantage on the charisma check.
Meanwhile, in the bushes near the docks
Nah.
is
No.
I don't.
meanwhile in the bushes near the docks sit Riordan and Elric looking, investigating like, oh my God, he's tanking, boss. I can see it all. It's burning.
Well, actually,
It's burning down around
I
him.
never miss.
actually, Dace's performance was actually pretty good, especially for
No, we're
someone
talking about like Swiftfoot's reaction to everything Dace is doing. Like, oh my God, he's tanking. I mean, the music's very good, but oh my God, doing really bad.
Like Swiftfoot's just fully on the battle plan. Like they just do everything's just.
They're just kind of getting a little annoyed now that you're not paying attention.
Yeah, it's like, why did we even come here? It just gets up.
There's just like by the end of it, it's just like, okay, right. I should go to.
Yeah, me and
the
Riordan run back to
mail.
camp like, and we're just there chilling back like nothing's
Like-
happened. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm just like, it was nice talking about battle plans with you. I'm gonna go check for the mail.
oh
So,
yeah, what would you have to roll to get some mail? Oh no, you're
Don't know if
talking
you
to the
need to
guy
roll for
anyway.
That one.
I mean, that would be like a what? Like a perception, just to see if you can find it amongst all the crap.
I say, would the mail have been sorted at this point, Mario, or no?
Yes,
Probably,
but
yeah.
it would have been at the end of the day. So if any of you were
Anything
expecting
from-
any letters,
Can I actually head that myself? Because I might actually do something actually.
yes. you
Wasn't
can check.
expecting my cousin to show up. I was telling you that for free.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
hangover.
Oh, hey Dace, how did your date go? Oh, that
I mean,
went
I-
swimmingly then.
I think I did okay, but it's all about battle plans. Just battle plans. Only
You-
battle
you-
plans.
You were trying to learn how to use your hunting horn. You were playing music, weren't you?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm guessing you're here for mail also, right?
Yeah. Nothing too important. You can check first if you want.
Yeah, actually, thanks. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Say, do we have like specific like slots, or is it just like where it just lays pretty much Mario for mail and stuff?
It's basically layered out by name, so they categorize all of it by name. So you just have to tell
Okay.
the person in charge, "Hey, I'm looking for mail for GoFu," all that stuff.
Okay,
Full name.
that's fine. I was gonna say, like, if you wouldn't mind like doing something, like I'll try and do some stuff for you, Mario, if that's okay with you.
Go ahead.
So I'll just go up to the desk and just went to the guys like, excuse me, do you have anything for Gofu Salagar by chance? Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
He looks. He takes out a little bit of a clipboard and starts going through the names and goes, Gofu. Ah, yes, one letter.
Perfect, thank you. I was wondering if I was going to actually turn up or not. Thank
What
you.
is it?
And he hands it out to you.
Thanks.
What is it?
It's a white envelope with a black seal on the actual envelope itself.
It's about extending your car's warranty.
No, it's like Gofu just looks at the letter and like wants to open it, but just stares at it still.
Dace kind of like comes up, just kind of looking at it, and just kind of looks up at Gofu and back at the letter, like, you gonna open it?
Not now, but maybe later. But it's good that it's confirmed that it's here, and puts it back in his bag.
Oh, okay.
Go on,
Anything
you're up.
for Dace Willowscold? Maybe, you know, from a specific small village or something like that.
And
Something's right,
he
right?
looks and he says, oh, I'm sorry to say this. No letters for you, Dace.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dace. Were you
It's
expecting
good.
something?
Well, there was some delays in some of the lettering. We were unable
Yeah.
to take it all on the first shipment, so come back in a few days. The rest of the letters should be coming in.
Yeah, of
Don't
course.
have a few days though, do we, Days? No.
Yeah, you're
Come
not gonna
back
make
after
it
the
out of this
expedition.
one.
Dace is like visibly almost like angry, but just kind of like, right. I mean, mail doesn't travel that fast. It's.
Let's say I put my hand on Dace's shoulder. It's like, hey, relax. You'll get something eventually, okay?
I know. I know. I know.
Just relax. It's fine.
I
They all said-
am
they all said
am
something.
fine.
You don't
No,
seem it.
I'm fine. Go for it. It's.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm not salty at all. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, come on.
I mean, you got your letter, so cause for celebration.
Meanwhile, back at camp.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it a celebration. Come on, let's go back.
Okay.
I need to
Question: How close are we to leveling up?
That
Oh,
was a
we
good
already
point.
did.
Ooh.
We were
So-
gonna
so
save
we-
that
so
for
we-
the end of the session, though,
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
because that's
Just
gonna
kind of-
because that's gonna go over going over character sheets and all that. And I thought we
Did
saved that.
everyone? Did
Yeah,
everyone?
we're fine
return
with
to camp?
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah,
camping.
we're all at camp.
By
Now
the
then,
way,
get yourselves up. We're going into the wilderness. We're setting up
What?
camp out there. For
Now, really?
Actually, Riordan,
Mm.
your Gendrum actually returns that night,
Ah, okay, cool.
Oh, let's go.
and it's actually
Fine,
found. Well, actually, roll for it.
Oh,
Roll what?
how many
What
stomachs?
we're rolling. We're rolling. We're
Roll
rolling.
like
Uh,
a survival or a nature or
Yes,
something?
nature. Roll nature.
Nature?
Come
Okay,
on,
good at
20.
nature.
Oh, let's go.
Good at
He
nature.
actually comes back with two of the
Two stink minks.
He's
Billy
Yep,
bonus.
Mwah!
comes
Put
back with
that
two
in
of them.
my character sheet. Cool.
Billy bonus.
Nice.
You-
Welcome back, buddy.
Does he get his treat reward?
Absolutely. Now we sailed on 2. So here you go. I hand over some treats.
I've come into the camp like completely like smug act, trying to play off as if the date went well.
I'll just be like, yo, Days, how'd it go?
Oh, actually, it went amazing.
Oh, okay, cool.
I basically
Wait,
won by
Elrica.
now.
Okay, are you winning? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
everyone around camp's talking about this music performance.
Yeah.
Everyone's
odd.
talking about it.
They said that it was actually quite good, but there was this other person in attendance that wasn't impressed.
At all.
Doesn't have anything to do with you,
Yeah.
does it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I did
okay.
hear the music though.
Something
Yeah, I
about
was gonna say
battle
because
tactics.
last time we recall, you couldn't play that thing to save your life, so. it's
I
fine.
mean, yeah, I
couldn't
don't
be
I
you,
don't
right?
play music,
no,
so
no, that's
I
what I'm
wouldn't
saying.
know.
It couldn't be you. Yeah, couldn't be you. Anyway, go through old buddy, old pal.
What do you want?
How'd it go?
Went
Come on.
Fine.
Spill the beans.
It went fine. We just talked. There's nothing really mental.
Uh-huh,
Just talking
uh-huh.
about everything. To be honest,
What'd you talk about?
just land themselves, us, all that fun stuff. Just all this.
Oh, you're getting into it.
Just having general conversation.
Yeah, 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 general conversation. That's how it all starts, mate. Don't worry about it.
I mean, hey, if you still
Maybe
want
we
to join
should
our
work
bet,
on your general conversation.
I am
Shut
not
up, Dace.
joining. I am not joining your bets.
join us, join us, join
No,
us.
I'm not joining your bet.
No, Dace.
Come on.
No.
Hypothetically, if I was to join your bet, I'm doing the most progress apparently. So, what's the point?
Competition. It'll be
He
all
really
the
likes
better
to
beating
lose.
you.
I'm still not joining your bet. You guys have fun with that because you seem to have a very fun time as it is, making yourselves embarrassed out of both of each other. So, that's down to you.
You know the date went wonderfully.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, apparently. Well, they said it went fine, so it must have gone fine.
Must have.
Must have. Yes.
All right. Well,
Now then,
We've been here at camp this entire time waiting to go set up
Is-
our tents.
Is that right?
So, funny
Yes,
enough,
it is.
Elric, you just walk upon your area, and someone walks up behind you.
Swear to God,
Oh,
it's
bro,
my cousin.
bro,
It's my cousin.
bro,
It's my
bro,
cousin. It's
bro.
my cousin. It's not
he
the
just
nurse.
gets a tingle in his backside.
Now,
It's not
question:
the nurse.
Then I hope it's not the cousin.
Well, no, actually, it's your cousin.
See, I told you.
There you
I can
there you
smell
are,
it.
little. There you are, little cuz.
What do you want, Alice?
Oh
Alice.
well, actually, our
Shut up.
area isn't set up just yet, so I thought
Well,
I'd stay
neither
the-
is ours. We're under construction right now. Can't you see?
What? I just thought I'd catch up with my little cousin.
I mean, we could tell campfire stories. We
Shut
did
up,
agree to
you!
exchange
We
stories.
don't need to go.
No,
we,
we're
we,
not
don't,
set-
we don't need to.
we're
We don't
not-
need to go to those.
No, we're not getting into any campfire stories.
We don't need to
going
go to this.
We're going pitching up tent in the woods.
I agree
So,
with. We're going.
Unfortunately, we don't have
Oh.
time to converse.
Oh, you don't want me to be here, Elric?
Well, you can be here if you want, but we won't be here.
You
Well,
know what?
I
I
can-
think we'd love to have you, Alice. You can.
Oh, okay. So then I don't have to tell that big burly nurse where you are.
You can stay, cuz. It's been a long time. Not seen you in years. In fact, let's catch up. Come into the forest.
Well, this cousin's evil,
Yeah.
But very fu- but
Stay
very
off the
funny.
mushrooms.
but very funny.
Oh, by the way, Elric, roll me one perception check real quick.
Oh no.
Keep
Oh no.
knowing for.
Because I know what it's probably gonna be for.
It always means bad.
Oh dear.
You swear by everything. You
Oh, no,
swear
I
you
see a
saw
mushroom, don't I?
you saw you swear you saw a mushroom moving in the
I'll
distance.
just be like, oh my god.
What are you staring for?
What?
What-
Well, you
what-
see. Where's it going?
Are you
What
are
you
you
looking
seeing
at?
are you
I'm just
seeing these
gonna-
things again?
Did you have
No.
more poison meat?
No, I haven't touched
Wait.
the meat in days.
I whipped out the binoculars again and look where he's looking.
You don't see it.
Boss,
nothing
put
there.
those away.
There's nothing there.
Are you seriously seeing these mushroom people again?
Just the one. It's ran into the distance.
Okay, the fact you're confirming that is concerning.
I didn't eat any meat though.
Then
We
how are you
actually
still
need to
seeing
call
them?
the nurse.
How are you not seeing them?
Because
Maybe it was
then
the
don't
damage.
exist.
They clearly do.
Oh,
They're playing with me. I know their games.
You
I will
concern
find
me.
them. I will catch them.
you can tell me
I'm
more
going
and
to
more
make-
every day.
I'm going to make a mushroom person trap and catch them.
Aha.
Yes.
I wish you luck with that.
Anyway,
Oh, Alice, it seems Elric's got a little bit loopy. Is this a normal thing? Does this happen?
Well,
cuz.
actually,
What do you know?
he has had a habit of putting things that shouldn't be in his mouth in his
Mm,
mouth.
mm, mm, mm.
Oh, really?
No.
Is that right?
No. I
That
grew out
makes a
of
lot
that.
sense.
No.
Did you? Did you?
I don't. He hasn't had anything.
Shut up, everybody. Let's go pitch our tent, okay? Let's go make camp.
No,
Cool.
I come to your left. I was like, I'm trying to help you.
You're really not, because you keep talking, so shut up.
Okay, fine.
Everyone in the chat's like the same. Did you really?
Right, so we'll go to the
Well,
woods, are we?
if you want to join us, Alice, we're going to set up camp and get a little bit of a wilderness experience for a few days while they upgrade.
Oh, You know what? That just sounds lovely. And actually, and she pulls out a bag. I actually have some food from back in the mainland, actually.
Oh,
Got
cool.
some meats and some berries. Even brought some. And she brings out a wine bottle. And I know Elric wants some.
That's some. That's.
I have, you know.
Oh,
I need
I'm
salted
passing.
pork.
I haven't. I have,
She
you know.
hands-
I
and
haven't.
she hands you a little paper package, of course.
Oh, okay.
What a woman.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. So Erica, Alice, then prepares to start cooking. But as soon as she tries to start cooking, your Palico also starts helping out, and basically hands her some of his own personal salts reserves and all that.
Where are you getting these from, Toro?
And he explains to you none of your business.
Oh, okay, pal. All right, fine. Just ask some
I don't-
questions.
Because
I don't
he says
sleep,
I
Cat.
don't, and he points to Elric. I don't trust him not to just down an entire salt bag thinking it's something else.
You know what?
I don't speak
Fair
cat, no
enough.
food, but I think he just told you to stick it.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what I did.
I walk up to Elric. I'm like,
What do you
do
want?
you paper, scissors, rock, and whoever wins pitches the other's tent?
Oh. All right.
Oh dear.
Sure.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right. So this is gonna be how we did it last time. Roll a 1d3. 1 is paper, 2 is scissors, 3 is rock.
Christ.
Freaking hell. What is it? R/R/R.
1d3, yeah.
Slash.
Yeah. Slash R1D3.
1d3. So wait, 1 is what?
1 is paper,
One-
2 is scissors, 3 is rock.
Okay. Let's go.
What do I need to beat?
Did that roll? Oh,
Okay.
Yep. Rock.
This
Okay, I
is-
got rock.
So I need a 2.
No, you
No,
you,
you need
no,
one.
You
You
need
need one.
one. You won.
you
I'm
won.
like,
Oh,
damn
yeah,
it.
yeah.
you got paper.
Damn it. This
I don't
is-
think- you're not very good at
I'm
this.
I'm still lying against the tree on the floor, like, well, looks like you're pitching my tent again. Get to it. Leave me alone. Are you?
Well, you can have some quality time with your cousin. While
No,
I
I
do
can have
that.
some quality me time because my cousin's cooking with the cat. Thank you.
I'm a bit cross, but I just get to it.
You were the one that betted it, so.
Oh, yeah.
So the night goes on. You guys actually have a nice feast as both the Calico and Alice are able to get a nice, well-cooked spread out for you guys.
That was beautiful. Missed some of those flavors. Oh,
Compliments to the chef.
good.
Which one?
Oh,
Salted pork is very good.
they have some nice, evenly cooked avian birds as
Oh.
well.
Woo. Lovely, delicious. Thank you.
That.
And
It's
she
Alice,
says,
been a
you're
while
quite a
since we had
cook.
Maryland things.
"Well, I did have to. Often enough, my parents were out, and I had to cook for both me and Elric. He definitely. Before I
Let me
finish.
guess, Elric ate alphabeti.
Oh, plenty of times.
No surprise
Oh.
there. Quite
Oh.
a child.
But I'm surprised he didn't ask me to make a smiley face with his food as he used to.
Is
You
that
like smiley
so?
faces?
Probably just showing off, you know, trying to act cool.
Alice, please stop talking. I'm trying to sleep. I don't want nightmares.
I mean, honestly, the more you say, the more Elric sounds like my little sister.
Alice, I've got an important question. Elric, has he ever had a girlfriend?
Oh yes, it broke his little heart too.
Oh,
He was after
That's
this
so
one
sweet.
girl for many years, and when they finally did go out, she had to move away.
Oh,
Oh.
that's kind of stuff.
Can you
actually.
Never
stop
been able to
bringing
love
it
again.
up?
She was actually taller than him. I wonder if that means anything.
Oh no, tall women.
Well, Not a surprise.
Hmm.
Does explain one thing.
Yep.
Ugh.
What about you, Alice? Any significant others? Back
No,
home?
no man has been able to tame this one. I've been mostly traveling.
Can you not talk about yourself like you're some wild animal while I'm in the area? Thank you. Tame?
So you like to travel, Alice?
Yes, I've been across many of the lands. I've even got to explore some of the other new lands, such as the what's the new area called from New World?
Estera?
Estera.
Estera.
I've been even able to explore a bit of Estera, actually.
Oh, really?
Estera's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
I've only seen like pictures and paintings. I haven't actually seen Estera before, but apparently it's beautiful.
Yes.
I'd love to see
Luckily,
it one day.
I did avoid one of those catastrophes that almost befell it, though.
Oh,
Which one?
interesting.
An ancient
Quite a
monster,
few.
one of the ancient monster awakenings.
Oh,
Oh.
What if it was Zora Magdaros?
Oh yes, I just missed that one.
She's
Terrible
more
what
of a
happened
Zara
there.
Magdaros than the actual thing.
I feel like you're just trying to get yourself out at this point, man.
Alice, I mean, if you traveled around a lot, you
She's
must
not
be
gonna hurt
a lot
me.
older than
She's
Elric.
family.
How old are you?
About 3 years older.
3 years older. How old's Elric?
Oh, he is approximately, and I'm guessing that's when Elric wakes up and goes, "Do not tell Elric."
Listen!
From his
We don't need to go
attitude, I'm
into
thinking
this.
about 11, but considering he's come from the academy, he must be 18 at least.
At least.
He's about 19.
19. Ah. So, 22.
Approximately. You don't look that old yourself.
He is.
No.
He's
Like
wizened.
his
He's
hair?
wizened.
Oh no, he's ancient.
wizened.
He's ancient.
I'm not that old.
Oh, you are. You must be like 50.
I'm 29.
You ain't
You're
20.
29?
You're the bad end of 29.
Yeah, I've been around for about 10 years.
God, I thought you were 40.
No, I'm 29.
Well, you look wonderful for your age, sir.
I know.
Yes, it has. Wow.
No one has a care that's
This also leans over a bit, being like, so Alice, out of sheer curiosity, what qualities in a man do you like?
Well, I need one to be able to hold up in a fight. Not,
That's you out of the question from day one, Days.
and
Have you not seen me?
but I also need
Yeah,
one
you
to
turn
be.
sideways, you disappear.
It's a small requirement, but I just need them to be smarter than Elric, which I know isn't a high bar, but.
Well, that's the other guy
Alright.
out of the question then.
Everyone run intelligence. We'll see who's the smartest in this camp.
Okay.
Like dead ass.
Do it.
you need to be smarter than me. All right, go on, roll your intelligence. I'll roll last. I'll roll
yeah,
last.
Oh my god, how have I... Oh, that is literally like the lowest I could possibly roll.
But Elric rolled 6.
Still beat him, even though I rolled so low.
Like I said, it isn't a high bar, as she said.
Holy
rolled a
program
4.
morons!
You know the thing is, I rolled less than Elric and still had higher.
Oh, that was a save. Sorry.
It doesn't matter.
There you go.
He is what he is sometimes, you know?
But anyway, that's sick. Yeah, you're all smarter than Elric, apparently.
Of course.
Oy. But yeah,
well-
she says, "Oh, and he also the person also needs to be able to take me in a fight. It's a bit of a family tradition."
I'll have a little bit of a tournament tomorrow then.
You see Dace, like, normally Dace would back down here, but you see, like, Dace looking at Elric. And
I
being
don't
like,
think Elric's looking to fight for his cousin.
no,
Mm-mm.
and then back to Alice. Maybe you'd want to spar sometime?
And she says, "Oh, it's family tradition that you have to be You have to beat the brother first before you challenge me.
You know, in my case, I don't think that would be very fair.
Oh?
You've been a bit big for your boots there, boss.
Well, that's the thing. I'm the boss.
You see, the thing is, guys, Alice is an only child, so she's been fighting her own battles, so good luck with that one.
Oh, don't you? But you were adopted by our uncle and aunts. That makes you my stepbrother.
No, I'm younger. I'm sorry, I can't fill in those boots. You've been fighting your own fights for a long time. Leave me to try and sleep this off, okay?
This conversation's hurting my brain. I'm going to sleep.
Good night, Gofu.
Yeah, sure. Good night.
Yeah, he's got to get up early tomorrow because the one that smells of flowers, you know, he's got to.
The flower.
Dace laughs a little, but just as one thing, it's like, just thinks a bit before it's like, Fritz Jr. Anywhere around? Like calling out his bird.
And the bird flies to you, of course.
Just kind of like, Dace just kind of glances at like Elric's hair.
Oh.
Elric, for context, Mario, Elric canonically has the shiniest hair in the entire party.
So it starts. So the bird starts pulling on the hair, of course. Elric, roll me a Constitution. See if you wake up from the hair pulling.
Saving.
Yeah. You do not wake up.
Thank God.
And it actually makes off with a strand of your hair.
This is just a little disappointed, but just decided, he was in a bad mood already. It's just being nasty. And just goes to sleep.
Alright, so everyone goes to sleep that night then?
Yeah.
Does anyone have anything they want to do for the night, or no?
I guess all Gofu will be doing before he gets to sleep is just staring at the envelope that he got.
Yeah.
This was just like thinking of opening it, but just not like very hesitant.
I feel
Just
like
wake up part way through, or relieve myself behind a tree, and then come back, put a few bit more logs on the fire, and then go back to sleep.
this might go back to the docks just to ask about, like, are you sure that there wasn't anything? Like, one more time, but just
At
go
night?
back after.
In the middle of the night, you're gonna tell you
Just-
F off.
Yeah. Yeah, just couldn't get the thought off his head. Just decided, like, okay, never mind. Just...
Yeah, I think aside from that, I believe we're all sleeping. I believe.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Big sleep.
Well, we'll end the night right there with the end of the session.
Woo!
Woo! So, level up!
Oh,
Yeah.
yo.
So everyone roll their new healths.
Sure. That's just the hit die, right?
Yep.
I'll take 8.
Hell yeah, that's a good high roll.
We are on to 45.
All right, go. That was Gofu. Shall we?
Hell yeah.
Dace, would you just like to get yours out of the way?
Yeah, come on,
wait,
Dace. Roll higher than a 4. Just roll your hit dice.
What did I click again? I'm sorry.
Just
hit
your
dice.
hit, just the hit dice.
It's right
doesn't-
above. It's right near
It's
your.
right below. It's right below your hit points. It says
Mhm.
hit dice, and you just click hit dice. You'll
Okay.
roll the hit dice.
And it didn't take any of them.
Dum.
Bro, I was so close to a 10.
You actually
Oh!
suck. You actually full on suck.
Shall
Go on
we-
and read him. Go on and read him. Roll yours. Please redeem this.
Yes!
That'll do, sure.
We'll take it.
Go on and Eric. Get yours done.
It's a
I
win,
hope-
that is.
I hope I roll a 9.
Copium. Oh
Oh
my!
my frog!
Ow.
I now have 50 HP.
That's mad.
How?
How?
Hold it,
24.
baby.
I
That's
have
insane.
20. I have less than half your HP.
I have 50. 50 hit points. Stick me up front. Put me in, coach.
Me and you are just gonna be up front. So I'm just like, let's
Mani-
go, baby.
Like,
Hey,
Eros
guys,
manifested
guys.
that 9.
Guys, remember how I originally wanted to tank?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not tanking.
No,
You're
we were putting you on support. There was no debate there.
You have the joint highest AC in the group, and like
The lowest
HP.
How much HP do you have now?
24.
Okay, I've overtaken you. I'm at 26.
Oh my
Let's go.
Bro, this is terrible.
lord. God, that was
Next
good
time-
though.
Mario, can you just roll my hit dice next time for me?
No, you will eventually
Let
have
me,
a good streak.
You know what? I have a proposition for you.
Oh dear
If
God.
you
Well,
let me, if you
positions.
let me do one thing to your character in the next session, I will roll your hit dice for you right now.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
I will
Do I
not.
get to know?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
you will not.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you need more HP, so do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what
I
about
have
if it's a
no
1?
choice.
What about if it's a
I have-
1?
Then tough tatas.
That's not gonna make much of a difference
So
if
is
it's
that
a 1.
is that a deal?
It's a deal.
Oh lord.
All right.
Should be a 1. Okay, let's get the fight.
Yes!
That's fine. Finally.
So it's
Oh.
30.
Oh, does that put you on like 30
They are over
HP now?
30 HP. Let's go.
Ah.
But
I'm still a unit.
you're not gonna like what I'm gonna do to your character next session.
Oh no.
I am though. In character, Elric's gonna be fucking laughing.
Here.
Honestly,
here,
I'll just count it as
hold on, hold on.
karma.
Hold on. I'm going to
can-
message it.
yeah.
I'm going to message it to David what I'm going to do. And
Can you
ju-
message
and-
me? Can you message me as well, Mario?
Sure,
please?
sure.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I'm dead curious.
Me too.
Do you also want to know, Richie?
Yes.
I have my headphones. Oh. Oh no, I'm so scared.
I'm looking so forward to this. Come on, what we
Well,
got?
just tell me if it was worth it. Was it worth
It wasn't
am-
worth it.
Was it?
I need to know now.
Oh, it's game over. It's game over. It's game over. It's game over.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. like,
I mean, that's something I'd do. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah, that's something I'd do.
I mean,
That's
mean-
something I'd do.
it depends on worth. Is what you define as worth.
And it wasn't worth it.
We'll have to wait and see. You have to wait and see.
I'm so scared.
Oh, I would be.
I would be also, yes.
Oh, no.
Yikes.
You sold.
Remember,
you sold
no
your
matter
soul for
how
8
much-
HP.
Remember how much, no matter how much Froggy's going to beg,
I'm not saying a
do
single
not tell
No,
Frog.
I know.
My
I'm just going to,
My
I'm
lips
just going
are
to
sealed.
enjoy.
one. My lips are sealed.
Oh no! What did I just sign up for?
You don't want
Okay,
to
I
know.
just want it to be on record I want it to be on the record. I'm gonna address my own character here.
Sure.
Dace, my sweet boy. I'm sorry.
That'll do. That'll do. Right. So are we gonna do levelings off screen, or should we do these now?
If there's anything that you guys want from that you want the audience
Already
to
done
know
mine.
about. Because
I
you-
think so.
I don't think right now. Yeah, but just do them off. That's
Oh,
fine.
wait, I will do this. Swiftfoot will roll twice because I forgot to level him up from last time.
Sure.
Oh, heck yeah.
15 more hit points. All right, let's go.
Woo!
And didn't have to sell her soul to the
does
devil, unlike somebody.
Smell of flowers as well. Oh, 16!
Jeez. God damn.
At
So
this
do I need
point-
to roll the hit dice for my wolf, by the way?
Yes, actually, since it actually took part in the battle, it actually gained a level
Cool.
up as well, so.
Is it just? Did I just roll just a normal hit dice?
It's a 1d10, so.
Even a wizard has more HP than Dace.
I'll just roll a hit dice as it is.
Literally.
Let's
literally.
go! Woo!
God.
Literally
Finally,
doubles its
that
HP.
wolf
Dang.
is
Doubles.
squishy.
Doubles its HP. Let's
Go.
go. Hell
Holy
yes.
crap.
I'm on a nice round number.
Going up in the world, baby.
I am so fucking scared.
Oh, you should be.
No.
Right. Shall
I
we
swear,
call
are
it
you
there
gonna
then?
kill my bird or something?
No.
You'll have to wait and see.
I'd
You'll have
say
to
it's
wait and
less
see.
than that. I'd say
You
it's
have to
less
wait
than
and
that.
see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You have to wait and see though.
You have to wait and see. The same with you all. It won't be next week, remember, because we're not going to be here. Tomorrow's got some stuff
No.
to do.
Yes.
So, depending on when we'll come back is depending on himself.
And also
Yes.
depending on what day, because some deals
Exactly.
might change.
Exactly.
What
Yes.
kind of deal with the devil did Froggy make? Make?
That, it was a good attempt. Good attempt.
Find out
Find
next
out
week.
next time.
Find out
Find
next
out
time
in
indeed.
the next 2 weeks.
Find out next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course, guys, post up any fan art you have in the chat. I'm still making the little gift wheel. It should be ready by the time the next session comes around. And at the beginning of the session, it'll be scrolling through all the fan art that we have received so far. So if you guys want any of your fan art to be shown, either post them on our Discord or go post them on Twitter and at one of us. We'll be
Yeah, please no embarrassing pictures of young Elric and his cousin. That'd just be off.
Please. Please, I want to
Um,
see that.
Oh.
See all of the fan arts. Everything
Oh,
you guys
Something
can produce.
very exciting.
But also, like, come on.
Ooh.
Family, that's wholesome. Let's
Very
go.
fun.
You don't know his childhood.
Yeah, is that it from us, do you reckon?
Yep. Honestly, thank you guys so much for coming to today's session. And, of course, if you guys want to catch up on any of these past sessions, or if you want to see this from the beginning, it will be backlogged onto this channel, but also it'll be on the Dice and Fire YouTube channel. So make sure you don't miss it out there. We'll see you guys later.
Peace out, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Smile away, boys. Smile away.
Yeah, boy.